And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous food to just say. Me who the America dynamic what Friday. And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous food to just say. Me who the America dynamic what Friday. And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous food to just say. Me who the America dynamic what Friday. And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous food to just say. Me who the America dynamic what Friday.
No, not again, baby Jane. Akwele suman put himself charismatic church. Untimi nye born again. We a whack, we a fake, man can rock. We a pastries in cake, bake. We a lagoon plus stream plus respective bosomchi lake. Jamauti ache. We a siman jolly and poano you have friendly rake. We a taprata type and anka o ink na create mistake. We a Charlie Chaplin our punchy back was swerving yenu. Or shall refuge a Drake. Because Jehovah Witness and coming my way. Won't face these days. Jama we are such to psoriasis and diarrhea diagnose AIDS. It went man for Bristol brush and paste. Went man starting new beginning from AIDS. I feel madam for Shatawale na opesa o hate. Uko to Jose ketchup. O CH say granite paste.
Take it from top. Take it from top. I'm like,
This is Hits.
No, not again, baby Jane. Akwele suman put himself charismatic church. Untimi nye born again. We a whack, we a fake, man can rock. We a pastries in cake, bake. We a lagoon plus stream plus respective bosomchi lake. Jamauti ache. We a siman jolly and poano you have friendly rake. We a taprata type and anka o ink na create mistake. We a Charlie Chaplin our punchy back was swerving yenu. Or shall refuge a Drake. Because Jehovah Witness and coming my way. Won't face these days. Jama we are such to psoriasis and diarrhea diagnose AIDS. It went man for Bristol brush and paste. Went man starting new beginning from AIDS. I feel madam for Shatawale na opesa o hate. Uko to Jose ketchup. O CH say granite paste.
Take it from top.
And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous food to just say. Me who the America dynamic what Friday. And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous food to just say. Me who the America dynamic what Friday.
Okay, me.
Hey! Dada Pinto. Hey, Dada Pinto. Yeah, caso with Germany.
Oh, namu Germany. Ya bomb yenre ya na mbidri.
Oh, sir.
I'm off fast.
Dada Pinto.
De yunku fi na min church o kwen fast bomb.
Ya feel papa.
Okay, me.
Hey! Dada Pinto. Hey, Dada Pinto. Yeah, caso with Germany.
Oh, namu Germany. Ya bomb yenre ya na mbidri.
Oh, sir.
I'm off fast.
Dada Pinto.
De yunku fi na min church o kwen fast bomb.
Ya feel papa.
Okay, me.
Hey! Dada Pinto. Hey, Dada Pinto. Yeah, caso with Germany.
Oh, namu Germany. Ya bomb yenre ya na mbidri.
Oh, sir.
I'm off fast.
Dada Pinto.
De yunku fi na min church o kwen fast
Ya
bomb.
feel papa.
Okay, me.
Hey! Dada Pinto. Hey, Dada Pinto. Yeah, caso with Germany.
Oh, namu Germany. Ya bomb yenre ya na mbidri.
Oh, sir.
I'm off fast.
Dada Pinto.
De yunku fi na min church o kwen fast. Yo.
Charlie, ja, kusuya chokonto sa koni ex
Oh,
ho.
nanya ex na no so jano no.
Oh, Charlie.
De nya hwe nko di fufu.
Kon no fufu Jack.
Ye abrante ya ye mo bam so baby atena kuma ye. Mad ye.
Yo.
Charlie, ja, kusuya chokonto sa koni ex
Oh,
ho.
nanya ex na no so jano no.
Oh, Charlie.
De nya hwe nko di fufu.
Kon no fufu Jack.
Ye abrante ya ye mo bam so baby atena kuma ye. Mad ye.
Yo.
Charlie, Jaja, Kusha Chocontosa, Connie X.
Oh, Nanya X and also a Jan.
Oh, Charlie.
Then your shin could differ.
Corn no fufu, Jack.
Yeah, Brante, I am mobile, so baby at Nakuma. Yeah. A mad dear. Boca, Ibo, Chefoncha, Wedo, Sika, Laja, Azonto.
Nanus wine, no.
Sako the anum no. This means I'm passing your rapper, your family, or tree dumbele on the mic, yo. Ah, where the ass on Sandy Panibio, on Casa.
Hello, baby.
Trying daddy, my man, shall say where the on Yanni on your way.
Hello, baby. No, any part of your day.
So any punk watch here that I do. And I where the ass on
hello, baby. Passing be a chum free nipano. And there are some of me catching on for any pound.
O se ni pa ba in Johnny.
And yes, all mobile day.
I'm here to Suzu.
Aha, into a look baby should be what you say. Nipa de more tricks be brave. What you say, Timunina Monchum free passing beer.
I daddy, but my mission is Trimuria. I said it Trimu Bomber.
I look at my message.
Sir, and my min no so we need power, cannon.
More, you know.
I saw Danny in you, and I'm
And that's what they do. Munina Momessi, free uncle. See for blessing.
And question uncle.
Chinakuma.
I fear Chawa who be your home, mammy. Any. I'm a Kobe. Wow.
Kobe, I can't.
Is it? A Sifita is it?
I'm a.
Oh, me had you.
Oh,
Miss me had you.
Let's see what you
Mamma in a new pan and new. Said Ness were bay pan was running a new sir. Wow.
That's what Ben Bianca in your goose rank.
Yes, I'm not for him, sir.
Now, this I'm not for him, then Kun come, Sana Bay. I'm not a yard.
There's a brain and come in. But you'll be able to say, pet, that is a dinner to make the Madam, a plenty as one actually offer. The boss I could chop back and a chin and papa. Yes, sister, was a bra, made you fear near some TVS. Offer same plan. Bra, Umukumpanos and Umukum back. Umpra, the coin or catcher. Her circle, and a papa to be. Was he a cheer crunch anyway? Bra, a chin is on a walk on. Offer for the force of the woman. For the woman with them. Sister, can you know better? Madam, then grants only to me with papa. One funny baby and go school or four. So when you're there, what now? A home mobile. Madam, want to be very grand or come to be in a faculty. What to blow the powerful? Over Cono and in the match. Blah, or more tetty. Fudge. But you want to make 5 6 money here with the money. I had you of Iron Dada. Here, sister, be a Malam Johnson. Was silly Guinness selling a valve, black, or coin in gray to one offer. No more, no master, Malam Johnson. The coin or catcher. And I'm saying, they didn't baby, yes. Madame Incura, one before and some money. To where be any other was in on to the side in about tomato. And to be a bit here, be a section. I didn't say you. Could you ever you woman in a fish and as I patrol? I want to be very grand or come to a go school or four. So when you're there, what now? For the woman with them. Sister, can you know better? Madam, then grants only to me with papa. One funny baby and go school or four. So when you're there, what now? A home or mobile. Madam want to be very grand or come to a bin of faculty. What to blow the powerful? Over Cono and in the match. Blah, or more tetty. Fudge. But you want to make 5 6 money here with the money. I had you of Iron Dada. Here, sister, be a Malam Johnson. Was silly Guinness selling a valve, black, or coin in gray to one offer. No more, no master, Malam Johnson. The coin or catcher. And I'm saying, they didn't baby, yes. Madame Incura, one before and some money. To where be any other was in on to the side in about tomato. And to be a bit here, be a section. I didn't.
And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous food to just say me who the American dynamic what Friday.
What you tank can akime. I can't gas him. I want me baby. And my baby in here. What do I know about chance? I already did. I'm better. I say, but Domini, Abba, you no more Jaya, and for the so dinner. Yeah, why are they? I never know idea. Yes, it was so at a cheaper what for the time. Yeah, Baway. Yeah, when you I thought, is this a bit of Africa? I don't say it, Africa. I don't manage duty queen. I'm a teacher, China, and I can. Yatin can. The queen of Kansas, 77 Africa. I don't manage to do a Santa Crake. The other Santi, I can. The other Satin, I know. I know, Boone said, 77 Africa. I don't manage to do a Santa Crake. I says, the Adina Okan, yes, a channel, yes, now yet. I check, yes, and you can say, 77 Africa. I don't manage to do a Santa Crake. Yeah, Baway, yeah, New York. I thought, is this 77 Africa? I don't say Africa. I don't manage duty queen. I'm a teacher, China, and I can. Yatin, I can. The queen of Kansas, 77 Africa. I don't manage to do a Santa Crake. The other Satin, Santi, I can. The other Satin, I know. I know, Boone said, 77 Africa. I don't manage to do a Santa Crake. I says, the Adina Okan, yes, a channel, yes, now yet. I check, yes, and you can say, 77 Africa. I don't manage to do a Santa Crake. We have a moana. I can. The queen of Kansas, 77 Africa. I don't manage to do a Santa Crake. The other Satin, Santi, I can. The other Satin, I know. I know, Boone said, 77 Africa. I don't manage to do a Santa Crake. I says, the Adina Okan, yes, a channel, yes, now yet. I check, yes, and you can say, 77 Africa. I don't manage to do a Santa Crake. We have a moana.
And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous food to just say me who the American dynamic what Friday.
Oh, when's my city or Yabam? Who will talk some more beer? Who will do for us? Watch your move.
Friday and 2-4. Friday and Saturday 2-4. Monday, Papa, no down. Right.
That's what I was
Fashion Monday.
I was watching
Fashion Monday. Friday and 2-4.
Watch your move.
Friday and 2-4. Friday and Saturday 2-4. Monday, Papa, no down. Right.
That's what I was watching
Fashion Monday.
I was watching
Fashion Monday.
Watch your move.
Friday and 2-4. Friday and Saturday 2-4. Monday, Papa, no down. Right.
That's what I was watching
Fashion Monday.
I was watching
Fashion Monday.
Watch your move.
Friday and 2-4. Friday and Saturday 2-4. Monday, Papa, no down. Right.
That's what I was watching
Fashion Monday.
I was watching
Fashion Monday.
Hey! Ah, cha 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 cha. Hey! Mama! Hey! Nyata! Nyata! Nyata biloko! Nyata! Nyata nagai! Nyata! Mama! Kula mama! Hey! Pigida! Hey! Ah, cha 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 cha. Hey! Mama! Hey! Nyata! Nyata! Nyata biloko! Nyata! Nyata nagai! Nyata! Mama! Kula mama! Hey! Nyata biloko! Nyata! 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 Ah, cha cha cha! Ah, cha 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 cha! Ah, cha 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 cha. Hey! Hey! Ah, cha. Hey! 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 Ah, cha 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 cha. Hey! Mama! Hey! Nyata! Nyata! Nyata biloko! Nyata! Nyata nagai! Nyata! Mama! Kula mama! Hey! Pigida!
All right, it's exactly 5 p.m. U.S. East Coast time. It's definitely 9 p.m. in Ghana. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. My producers are called The Ghost Team. We're streaming live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. We are live on Facebook. We are live on TV. We are live on YouTube. We are live on TikTok. And also live on radio tonight. My producers are called The Ghost Team. When it's Friday, it's Mixed Bag Day. Today, as you know, if today is your first time on this platform, or watching me, I'd like to say welcome to the most authoritative, most listened to platform on the planet right now. On Fridays, we don't follow the rules. What we do is we call it the Rough Cut Mixed Bag Friday, where we touch on every single thing we feel. In fact, on Fridays, my producers give me all the room to do what I want to do. Tonight, we will be discussing some very important issues. We will be delving into other matters that I have decided to delve into. We will also be touching base with some stories that were very important over the week that we missed. Apart from that, as you know, we control the airwaves. All platforms are blazing tonight. Live on Facebook. We have 2 platforms on Facebook tonight, with Audio Respect page and also Loud Silence TV page on Facebook, with Audio Respect and Loud Silence TV. All these platforms on Facebook streaming this show live. We're also live on YouTube tonight. On YouTube, search for Loud Silence TV. Loud Silence TV. You will get us live. You can be part of tonight's show, Loud Silence TV, on Multi TV. So search for Loud Silence TV. And if you have any digital TV too, you can search for Loud Silence TV. You will get us live tonight across the world. We're also streaming live on radio tonight. Before radio, we are live on TikTok this evening. Our TikTok name, search for Kevin Taylor _WADR. Kevin Taylor _WADR. We're also live on radio tonight. We have our own radio app. If you have an Android device, go to the Google Play Store, download the Loud Silence Radio. You can be part of tonight's show. Also, if you have an iPhone or an Apple device, go to the App Store, download Loud Silence Radio. You can be part of tonight's discussion. My name again is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. My producers are called The Ghost Team. We are back to discuss Ghana. And then you bring Onyankopon and the Ifiada Acheye. Yabechire in Semu. Ejujan Semu. Na normally Fridays, no, I am munim se me producers di jame na me ye de me pe na me kasa de me pa stories am yanka sem hu se o si di hu nkomo no ye di hu nkomo endra story ba ku kema yanka ho asem a special prosecutor issue aba and obi ede a special prosecutor akọ court na sebio inchechiremu every high court aba and ye insem bebre wo Ghana yenso ye be kire ya adwene wo asem no ho na yehu bebi a asem no every eba ene adekodi enti a wo se Ghana for ye nyina ye ma yasoko form ne eti asem ne ye nipa bi ebe so mo dane asem nani na mo ma ne ye te se de aban na aboni timo pose sebio special prosecutor office no aban be guru na entisa question also busan say asem we every hin eba ye na no ye duru ha medwudwom ama Ghana for ehu no kure no se ne be ye nyina no asem de ba na yetia sebio yema obi emu yakwasia nipa bebre obti TV so ka eye brofo no sebio dodo ni nim nyansa eye sebio de omoka ni eti omoka mo makodi nti na omtena TV so mema wadwene nyo so obi hye suit obi hye tie obi ti TV so e ka brofo nim nyansa anase sebio obi kura put TV so ti radio so e ka eye Ghana kasa bia titiwa kan kasa wonim nyansa e bia na na wawo ena otia sante kasa ana fante kasa ana ko kasa na bono kasa ana e bia oya hauzeni dagombani anase bia na sebio o kasa na na wawo a menche so nim nyansa e asem no de ewom na wo se wutie na afi wo femu aba na hu se ampa di personal okay o Ghana ni de nyansa wo na se nyansa nim eno na nwumbre yebedi hu nkuma yebedi hu edwuma na yama Ghana for ehu bibia no kure ne da. And the Friday, when it's Friday's Mixed Bag Day, again, I echo so I meant ya nipe bi ekikansem na matena sene dia ose show bia ende e wo Ghana. Friday amanfo na mkwanso asebi omukotwi so. Ye wonkonfo no ye bra Kelvin enyumbre die ai wo ye bra Kelvin the time do remember cause ai ye the area ha enyum so bra ne make san kwa asam ne nkyere. Enti mo amohwe me no dipa bebre Emmanuel Asibi is live tonight on Loud Silence TV on Facebook watching me this evening. I really appreciate you being here, Emmanuel. Also, mihu obi to say a year Akusika Owusu Efriye watching me this evening. Good evening to Akusika for being here tonight. I really appreciate you being here, Akusika. Obi to say a year Tony Lawson is watching. Kevin Taylor on Facebook. Also, Anas Narte is live here. Asana Buna is watching me this evening. Godwin is watching me tonight. Rosa Sari is also live here on YouTube. I can see Chairman watching me tonight. Kwamina Ansa is live on Loud Silence TV tonight. tonight. Also, Empress is watching me. Abdul Razak Zakari watching me this evening. Thank you very much, Abdul Razak, for being here tonight. Obiso Edise AB Kuma is watching me. Amos Labi Utsadu is live here on Loud Silence TV. Francis is watching me on TikTok. I can see Chairman watching me tonight. Nana Ajiman is also live on TikTok this evening. Palanco is watching me. I hope I got him right. Gilmark is also live on TikTok tonight. J. Clotte is watching me. Omar is live on TikTok this evening. Mr. PTV is also live here. Bukari is watching me. Kent Tellem is watching me. Good evening to Ikuya for being here tonight. Zadi is also live on TikTok this evening. Max Z is watching me live on TikTok tonight. Mr. Black 6695 is also live on TikTok. On YouTube, Ma Bintu is watching me on Facebook. I can see Louisa Oklu is live on YouTube. Mickey F is live on YouTube. Obidi say Larte is live. Aaron is watching me. Tiapa Yao is also live on Facebook tonight. Kufa Nyama Waris is watching me this evening. Adamku is watching me. Ami Yao is also live here on YouTube. So many people on YouTube watching me. Ibrahim Muhammad is live. Aaron is live on YouTube. Asiedu is live on YouTube. Facebook, so many people. I'm trying to. Awuku is live on Facebook. Ajoma my love is live on Facebook tonight. Kokubele is watching me this evening. Obiti say Kwame and Science back again. Enyonam Ampon is live on Loud Talents TV tonight. Daniel Daga is watching me. Thank you very much, team, for being here. Thank you to every single person. TikTok, they are blazing. They are all coming around tonight on Kevin Taylor _WADR. That's our official name on TikTok. Video be able no TikTok be a me video and I'm showing video no na free Kevin Taylor _WADR no and me video. People have opened so many platforms in my name, in our channel, the name of our channel Bibri. It's all over the place. And we don't have a problem with people opening platforms in our names, but make sure you are posting the right things. If you post my video and whatever you want to do with it, but make sure you do not try to disinform with our material, and then we'll have issues with you. But so if you are posting my video, you've opened a platform using my videos to get some small money, I have no problem. At the end of the day, I'll send maybe one a year TikTok, one a year Survivor. It's one of those things. More TikTok, I'm more surviving on my platform. And I really appreciate you guys. Whether you like it or not, they're also pushing the show, which is very, very important. Maybe I have no issues with people sharing my content, but if you try to, edit it and caption it in a weird way to find traffic in the wrong way, that one day, that is my philosophy and my principle. Open source platform, me show me content. I have no problems. I'm not going to fight you, but make sure you are doing the right thing. That's all. People. Boys for chop. So I understand the hustle. I know what's going on out there. Me who's away from content. As far as they are the papa, they have no problem. But so yes, all the content, that I'll have an issue with you. If you want to pick my feed, you have to write officially to us or send us an email. Until we grant you that permission, you cannot also pick our feed on YouTube. I'm saying this. I have no problems with people picking my feed. But if you want to pick our feed on YouTube, on Facebook, make sure you reach out to us directly for us to send you something on paper, send you a correspondence, something, evidence to prove, say, we have accepted that you can pick our feed. And yes, I say, who's pick a feed of YouTube, Facebook, now we will report your page. We will go after you and make sure your page is shut down. It's as simple as that. If you want to pick my content, write to us, come to us. We are open. We are not going to take a dime from you. If we believe or we think, say, your platform is worth pushing our content, why not? We will let you do that. But so we are going to say, I have into baby the idea one shot you will lose your page forever. And I keep saying this. Remember Ubunfu, that's how it works. And then I also meant to and a Friday. Obi said check the sound, it is too low. And the sound is lower, I understand. Reading messages. Good evening and how are you doing, KT? I believe you are doing well and your family. God bless you and the Ghost team. I really appreciate your efforts. This on YouTube. But some pretend and receive donations and ask dope dupe people with it. And NOB canon, Oboha or use content, not the Kojiji scan or the data uncle for, and that is what I don't like. If I get to know, say, what they make videos, be and out. But you can use it, you can post it on TikTok, whatever you want to do. That's fine. I don't have an issue with it. First gear, we delete. Second gear, we upload. Perfectly said. The Zilla, something like that. Thank you very much for this message. Mixed Back Friday evening. Beyond BVY Murak also said that your uncle, Captain Smart, is saying he's putting his feet down. Your uncle, Captain Smart, is saying he's putting his feet down. I don't really know what you are trying to say. I don't know what's going on. What's wrong? Captain Smart, didn't see? I don't think there's anything wrong. And Captain Smart, somebody just wrote something here. Team, do you have any information on Captain Smart? I don't think something's going on. And Captain Smart will Captain Smart man to be Ojai radio. When you Captain Smart are not here, if you say America, don't know, I or corner your Captain, the Miami Part. Since you always are in our co live Tintin Tibet Rivers, I know of Saba. Captain, yes, Winjano, Obeba. Anna de Biana, or one was Adian. That's one I find. Anna, Captain. Wouldn't you imagine Captain, to Captain, always furious fucking. I come to be cancer. Hey, do it, Jai. Or do I, Captain? Why, you manage experience or Captain Munjano or Besaba. Captain Gas with Jai, a year on your TV. Captain, so Gas with you on your TV. I will employ you respectfully and I will pay you $50 an hour. And then I'll make sure you work 2 times a week. You can go and spend holidays. And every day, you work like 3 hours a day, two times a week, or whatever you want to do. I will pay between $35 to $50 an hour. And the captain, Captain, I'm very sure say Unia. So also Monday through to Friday. I'll give you a spot on my TV, and then at your own time, maybe you want to do 3 times a week or 4 times a week morning shows. I can give it to you on my platform, easy. And then what is going to happen is you're going to be punched. And remember, a year between $35 to $50 an hour. And you can do it at your own pace. And, nothing is going to, no restrictions. You can say whatever you want to say. Me, I'm a friend captain. What captain so number? Minipa. I'm a voyager and say, Captain Smart, Minipa. Captain. Hard fucking. It's your holidays when you America, And I'm going to World Cup. And I'm mafia was Captain Smart. Or a hard time. What captain number? Mini no. Captain Ehini. Captain the profile picture ni. Captain. Mini no ba me feeling the time. Captain Captain's on the chip radio to end day. It's where the captain. So Jai Unia dia I can pay between $35 to $50 an hour, and I can give you 3 slots on my TV. Time be I will pay be out so you show no. It could be morning, could be not my time, because my time today I am the El Capitano. Will be to me and compete with my time. So if you want to come before me, I can make you come before me. And if you want to come in the mornings, so $35 an hour. And just see this, so Captain, I want to pay you $35 an hour, between $35 and $50 an hour. I can do that. I think I can do that. If you want to work five hours a day, I can do that. Just think about it and let's take care of business. And other media personalities now, we are very strong, you are very vocal. And we political commentators are more very good setup. It has to go through some kind of a vetting. We will be giving people a year free airtime on Loud Silence TV. But one, your setup should be a setup, a professional. You need to have a setup that is worth watching. You need to put a little bit of money in your setup. And also, you have to be consistent when it comes to programming. You know me, I'm a hardworking guy. And so we are putting together a program where young Ghanaians who are political commentators who really want to have their own show, we will vet. We are not going to say because you are a political commentator or TikTok and Facebook into your no. When you look at the setup of Inkoto, and I say you look at the setup of a year free minder, you see the professionalism is there, and that's the kind of setup we are talking about. If you want to show Ghanaians that you can also deliver and that you have rich content, we are going to open the doors very soon. We will put it officially on our TV, and I will add an email to it and also a link that you can basically reach out to us. Now, audio materials, nobody share how it is shot, how your sound quality is, and then your content. Nankasa, I'll give you free airtime. I'm not going to take a dime from you. In fact, if you bring your own sponsors, it's fine. You can take about 80% of a year sponsorship money, to take care of your production and your team. What we would do is say the 20% of that, you would take care of a year Ghana, our production team in Ghana. That's all. We are not going to take any money from you. Those guys who are ready to put out their own production, media TV show, make sure your content is solid, it is rich, it is content. Your picture quality is good, your sound is good, your everything is perfect. Reach out to us, we will put it on TV. We have started scheduling, and this TV is here to serve the young people of Ghana, the ones who really want to show the world their talent, whether social issues, entertainment issues, and political issues. We just want to get the best out of the young people in Ghana. If you believe in yourself and you know you have those ideas, that spirit that you can basically speak on issues and make sense. Not everybody who speaks on issues makes sense. Then we are willing to help every single person. This platform, I built it for Ghanaians, young people, to also show what they can do. And I'll be out of air. I'll get to a point I'll have to retire. I need to get people to fill in. And also, we started to bring up new presenters. So, and that is what I'm trying to do now. I want to make sure, by the time I retire, very soon, I have about 5 solid young people on my TV who will be taking over from me. So that is what I want to do. And I want to do it in such a way that problem. I will make sure I resource, I fund, I make sure I clean you up for you to be TV ready. If you believe in yourself, I think by Monday, Tuesday, my team will put the announcement out, the details, what to follow and where to send your emails and everything. They will tell you. And then when you send it, there's a team ready to vet every video, every year application. And when we are done vetting all the applications, me, myself, personally, I'll come and meet you in Ghana. The reason why I'm targeting people in Ghana and say I want to give a lot of opportunities to young people in Ghana. I'll come to Ghana and I'll meet the group. And basically, I'll talk to everybody and then let you understand that this is a new journey that you have to be ready it's not easy. It is not easy. And therefore, so you need to be mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever, prepared for this, and that we will give them the opportunity. So I am ready to give opportunity to young people. For some time now, I've been doing this for some time. Maybe I don't think I have over 10 years on this platform, and just say more than 10 years to be doing this. And what I think is going to happen is because I'm retired, I'm off TV totally. No, maybe I'm going to limit my time on appearing in TV, but that will only happen after 10 years. Yeah. After I've made sure the MPP ne gu kra before I retire. MPP ngu ya me retire, so you need to understand that. And yes, because 10 years MPP ngu ya me retire. Until some me gu MPP no, ma gu no ashe no aprasye and sana me komeka se me jai juma way. But as far as the NPP exists, if it is once a week kra, I'll be here. I will make sure me gu MPP no. Intermediate me nyanko be bia. When I'm going to retire, it's because I'm going to limit my time. But in the next 10 years, after NDC, I got 3 terms more, which is about 12 years. That is when I will decide to pull back a little bit. Maybe my time and I'm a decent, but I'm not going to be off TV totally. So who's Kevin tell I retire as MPP go. But as far as these termites, political insect, tribal bigots, these people who basically think about killing, laughing about it and all that, as far as they are around, I will still be around. I am not going anywhere. And they made in kind of told my MPP for Matthias here. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. All right, and a Friday. All right, and a Friday. Now, at the end of Ekoswa Ghana, team, I want to do social stories for about 10 minutes. Give me like 10 minutes to touch on some social stories that people think, say, yeah, we don't touch on them. Team, which one should I touch on? Team, which one should I? Thank you very much, madam. Which one should I touch on, team? There are some stories in the system. They are social. You see, we do serious political issues. But sometimes, I feel, say, Mokra mpo am bloggers and TikTokers no stories the bakra muntimi share and can ye mojimi my adwene form. But and then Friday I just want to touch on a few social stories. Team, which one should we touch on? They are my bloggers BB kakra kodi. Team, which one? Mr. P, Mr. S. Mr. S, Mr. P. Which one? Because stories the banana can be pay. Now, I my car who the omanka. Opa story be a better make a story be a da story be a ubianka wants to be opa mama and the main cast story be from Monday no one ever happen. That is my power. That is what we control here. Stories be about abako. I'ma say 5 months. Opa, my for 2 minutes in Kebi. Me Kebi is here, the story will revive itself. It will be hot cake. Everybody will be discussed. That is the power. That is the consistency. And then I check how we are able to control. Team. Which one? Mr. P, Mr. S. Mr. P. Which one? Because stories are the dorsum. Because I'm becoming answer I started a political show and then there are a few social stories and person them to be consent. Okay. Mr. P, Mr. S said that Lumba. No. Besides that, I won't go there. I know I don't do that Lumba stuff. No, I don't go. Mr. S, I will do that Lumba. Let it put it somewhere. Jimmy, put it somewhere. I don't do that in Lumba. And they're low, mama. Too low. One cast story for fro. Mr. P. Mr. Lumba, they make that Lumba story, they send your story. Make Kebi. Anyway, it was a funny, that Lumba was a funny, so much about them. I'm on serious. 80 say story behind what? Me 8 minutes to speak on a controversial story. Just 8 minutes. So 8 minutes in the story be me team my story be I'll move on and go straight and take care of the a year OSP story no. In 8 minutes. Yes, I could police for car. Yes, I could police for car. Now what brand here? Just say, what you want me anytime I mean your stories we be no. So story we yes we akwaji we kunu we ni we akwada and we gya na me sanyo man me nya bi because I na nyansa bi anim. I say no so stories no I na Europe for na ye. So eye ombo 2 hours. So him say so of our Europe and I say o anti we Europe o sister bi Europe na say they be a no TikTok 2 hours no ombo 40 hours a week. Enti wo say nkwase stories bi aba UK and a Belgium for no Germany for no mogus omuni adwuma omugu buom omuni adwuma 90% omgu buom serious ones no they don't have time nti so time Europe for no Europe for no na especially UK for the Germany for no omugu TikTok no omu Jimmy omo ho asem ko anya so no mutiso omuni adwuma dodo ni adwuma America abrochanga sani America hankwa na 40 hours a week ahankwan ye 9 to 5 aha na ye adwuma agi 40 hours Europe obi agi 40 hours ho omu nyina 2 hours into akobo 2 hours na obafia na obeso TikTok no we jimia enti ebo anwumra no asakobo 2 hours account the whole week to be 12 hours pe enti Europe for no dey am fan chomo omadekudi enti na omu jimi mo TikTok ne say on said nipa dodo no so mo Europe no omu ntebrofo omu ntumi type Nipa dodo no mo Europe no, especially omo mugu Germany no, any omo mugu UK no, dodo no to mean type, also omo to mean tro. Into TikTok and any perfect avenue for them. Into hona na also omo gu no mu Jimmy center free. Into normal. Into ko hu omo TikTok na asembia ba no mu kebi na wetiem na dia na time kra na emmema no. Utumi hu papa mpenifo omo hwa aso nyina efu dwene na mpenifo emmema titira macho fo na omo jimi omo ho TikTok adam say na momo nya nkwara wo magini nyini mote say nkofo uncles nkofo kununum na papa mpenifo na ejimifo na we ni we kontokwa na we mihia no me won recording omo jimi ntide bi omo kasa no mo recording sa emmema omo jimi dodo no wo Europe Germany UK ena kakra bi go America omo jimi no omo jimi mo no kra ni omo a sebi omo twi long distance omo twi across cross country sa track omo de omo jimi che bibia omo mu bi omo ni dwuma bi adi omo tena omo hwa so omo gote ewu enti omo no de omo ni man se omo ba betena TikTok na nkwase akeka omo dwa ogira de bewu enya Germany fo nyina se me ka omo gimi no Germany fo no omo nim nyansa pa no de da ebi mo omo mako school kakra o Germany mo ye omodwuma 40 hours a week clean dodo no mo gimi no sa na sefo no go Germany no omo de 2 hours no ma betre fie gimi na o twa me yi aba Friday na okwa yi ase so a na wasa kodi konkonsa na nsempo do we yi a last week back we TikTok na omo de aponchi statue abesi so say o dwan we ye de be che say gimi sa inti saa kakra na omagimi no mamunsia omo mamuntie omo oba Germany ye Ghana fo mu nim nyansa mu bo adwuma mu ne den a omo ye adwuma pa saa nkofo na mo nhwe omo dodo na gimi Ghana fo dodo omo gu Germany omo gimi Ghana fo dodo omo gu UK omo gimi kakra bi na ye established o kakra bi na ekrom America ye Ghana fo be 90% a omo ni $2,000 da omo account no mti krom ha enso esi abonsan wa Ghana na ne hu fin obeba obi ayi ase obeba obi wedding na o de container sisi the car to obewie aduane akodi ni hu fin o sha ne ho pa I so pro ko UK ko hwe go sem ponche omudwa mo bogas ni bi mo gimi na sefo no omuguo na otumi hu obi jacket bi a shara se uniform wati abrochi why so pro obetra TikTok and kwasi akeka na mo so maso na odada no ho na ogina kitchen odunso kura wote obi otumi so TikTok na ohyebatu na kururu bese kwasia to magimi na mo de abrochi na mo kwa no mai sentafre na asefo no sa na asefo no na ase kwan boat fo no omagimi na omo sorry a asema beto no omunya abotire ndwene ho obekono mugu platform se emmoa yantiase hwe yampene wo dwuma papa bi di wa abrochire a eyede na kwase bi ensie ne busuani a ebe yo problem wo dwuma papa bi di a omo agimi and there ya say omunya so omo rent ne bo anya di o 300 euros 400 euros 600 omo rent akosora 800 euros ejimi for no go Germany ni UK no o the UK san kwasi afo na mo TikTok be bro mo jimi no ni rent akosora 450 euro a pounds no obi che o shobi basement se kusie no abetena TikTok o keka kwasi asem sa odi kwasi asem o twere ni pana ne support sendem kwasi asem nko a entabodan bi no mo tititim tantan utu obofo mo nte ejimi fo omo fin na embema ne kwade mu a embema no go Europe ni America na obekono mu go TikTok no maso yeltiasia wey me record no me dem be record na kire mo hwe na me se hwem kwase hwe mo gimi bi embema na mo gimi sei na me record wey na we record wey na we record wey mo gimi embema mo siso a wo se mo man ma hwem na mo ka se bra yi de ni ati we de ne bie we na budi mu gimi na me record we na we frame record we na we hwe mu gimi o mu Google TikTok na mu gimi sa there you go obia sorry no person trend wo internet so enkwasi ideas obi to make so TikTok go share wo gimi na asemo kan ne nyina so ne de en otwiti asem onim asem ne ti onim ne nan na bema panyini mu ntware kwasi panyi otere hwa so ekeka nkwasi asem na wey yati we ne yati o we de yan pese hwe ne gimi obi ti gara asem wo fa wa abrochire kwasi asem nko a enkwasi asem omo sa afiro no meduru Ghana na gimi dan time bi no mde de no akogina yefra abrochire bo na ohwe mo hu fin bi dan time bi no jejejenim na obusa won say na san kofo enti ko mutumi chiro kenkan a sa gimi se mo betuma ye adentina abrochire na yefo sa ma egimi fo abebo apie so wa ha adentina gimi fo abebo apie so wa ha yentumi ye ho hwe omo gimi me de mba ne krampo de omo ya it's natural about some women Not all women. Some women embody naturally. Say, just say, oba for friend some until you see women, bickering and it's normal. Now, mema, a beti. Na omoto any ma ko. Na wey, ya wuno, ya nimuno, ni ya wahano mbaye, ya recording no hwene kwasia. Hwene kwasia bi, o record hwan. Omuko didi trailer na omuko didi ajantra fo kwan so no mo ba na munyina mo ya re na mametena ho ya ntiase hey wey ya record no me say na magimi sa munjai sa de no mun use TikTok ni ye jimi ni dawson bogus de dodo no magimi bogus me problem ya bogus no mo bogus ni bi mo abrochire mo agibi mo betina obi abetina krom ha 35 years 25 years de onima no wa meto ya ha na meto ha ntidi en wey obeto ya ha sa ha ne yete intidi en ya beto wo intidi en ya beto ha ya beto wo Bronx intidi en ya beto wo Massachusetts intidi en ya beto wo Ohio intidi en ya beto intidi en den wo tina ha de papa be pa na waye ya wahana mobeto ye. Oh, you're young man now you try to do your own things to start to live good. Hey, yantiase hwede omo yamo motina motiase nkukuo nkura. Motiase nkura. You just want to destroy every young person who wants to just achieve something. People are young, they'll make mistakes. Allow them. Na omo tititi krom ha. Kwasiafo na omo ma obiara entumpon. Omo be share program ase anything me menko program Ghana program mede yede. But watchna the governor of Bank of Ghana is coming to Hilton Hotel or Alexandria. I'll go. They are going to talk about remittance. Sika is sending Ghana how you can invest it. Tomorrow, when is that? Is it Sunday? Saturday or Sunday? I think there's a promo ad. I'll play it. And then they make up the answer wom. Omo titi krom ha. Kwasiasam oba America, oko UK. Omwa wo nkwara omomba ne gugukrom ha ejibifo ajantrafo omwa wo ajantrafo gugukrom ha ahade enka omasebo pili ena wo kana asem Franco de yen kana asem America ne wo no oba Ghana na obegina obi baso sa LGBTQ asem ya be omomwa abrochire nyina omne turubuturumu fo nete Ghana fo muti America. About 70% of them, omuma trumu no muti America. Omunyina ni omonete. They know. Omuma ewo lesbian friends. Omuma bema ewo mbema omuni omuda. Omunim. And so ba ye die Christopher ye ntiasie ena aban no ena enkwasi asem nkoa. Oba krom ha Christopher omo Ghana fo omo ha nyina. Omuma ne just ye gay fo. Gay ni bia ni wanu bekọ adwuma mo a obetuma pass no because omo ye smart. Ghana for 90% of omo krom a omo nyina managers ye gay fo. Omo na tip so hello how are you no mo hagi omo oba fie pena ye be so peace fm ye ntiasie kwasia to kwatena Ghana kwasia to ye ntiasie ena tumu me see Ghana fo a omo ti America ha 90% of Ghana fo omo ti ha omo ma omo dudu omo panyi bre so 90% omo ye gays and lesbians they know me see Ghana ni bia ni krom ha ne dwuma mu wo enye oni gay ne wo break room enye oni lesbian omo nyina ne omo nete ha normal omo hagi omo nyina are you going to come to my birthday it is my 48th birthday come yetumi ya party Ghana ni tumi ya party na the gay for nan for ne omo adwuma mu aba ene de ne problem kwasiato omo pressure ofie ya ntiase tu kwotena Ghana odwan hypocrisy Jimmy new people you don't speak truth Ofri Ghana, Ofri Kromha, making oti New York, oti low income housing mu. Abain da emu note. Abain na etuan rent. Oni adwuma papa bia, okoduru Ghana pe, no akwaji fie na kanten so. Sister Koniaba. Na oti akonnwam e hall ho. Bag si ne nchen. Ankwara omodi 26, 28, 30. Osmo bia bie na okloko kwa hen. Enso be Kromha, ne banum wi so pro. Bra Kromha na be hede nkwasiade na be ye. Friday on 20 and America had the entia akwara. Omo bedru Ghana, na bena wen akwara we university. Akwara we a tertiary institution or san ko kwabontene eko hu nkofo na otumi expand ne ho no na omo hye nkofo so. Okwa he mo mane brafie wonenam he na omo panic wo fie ho. Aden Sister Vida so Bronx not no oti low income housing mu aban quarters no tim. Umija. Aban contest no team. Obedru Ghana obekeka nkwasiasam na oma be seni poso Ghana. Get time cry na abrochire ball afo no. Abrochire ball no. Oma mo se abrochire ball aba no. Sa bogus no mo se abrochire ball afon tantan na ende om da ho di JVC ba. Obodam what is that JVC free Japan be hunahuna ni Paul eye adabraka. Sa oma mo se abrochire ball no. In some close over Ghana nyina bogus de ba Ghana. Omo mo say abrochire ball no na oba ya de abegu try your luck ye jibi ntini eguso and we dey 1300 Ghana ye testere wa ha abofuru una na say na okwa ho mo bank fia na ma be yire so Panasonic and they the Panasonic for Germany ba na wa call deck or the deck what to be the deck about beton deck or Ghana deck en kwasiasem na ma call say nkondwa bi emu otutu na mo de abegula pass nipe young man pope ba ku mienu bi akosini dem na ma yire so ye ntiase untumi to akokokoko akonwa broni ayusu a emu abema o se o da besi abontin na wo de pick up abefa abrochire bola na wako kenten so ahye pimpini se to di nkofo yire okwa yase a nkwasiaka ka bi ekuta no 1993 Benz bi ai nwako de okofo nyoma firi abrochire bo amwako na ese Ghana osisa bola de ba fie they are welcome. August no mo bedru Ghana no mo hunhuna nipa hwe nkwasiade a enkwara wetimi fi America beye sa akatafo nkwara we ni small nkwara mtiti kroma 17 18 19 yesi year of return enkwara ba Ghana na ankwara nketenkete omwura Ghana pe na impenifo table yesi mo nsore na nkwara metenase kwasiasam enkwasiasam sa de na aya no mfiri America ebe Germany de ebe no Ghana no omo abrochire mo ntimi nyew ma meka bibi nchire mo Babusia for me bro mfiri abrochire bo mo ni ska o ehia omo abrochire Mama obi mfiri abrochire be hunahuna 90% of them ehia omo metuma catch row Ghana for omo ti abrochire omo ni $10,000 physical da ho 90% yane ne ye hard kiddes no 90% of what's one they be 2 years no ba Ghana no sika na auditor ticket no auto ticket 2023 ehia no onika prewa America oba wasesa ball egudi am se me de beko Ghana upe bebi atena kura wunya bebi ntena ejuma oye enye sika papa bia na onya but omo ba na obehye muso ofie na omo mamu mbom bra chire behwe na omo akozesa nyoma fumia begu Ghana ubedru Ghana ball ankoa gukwa ho na omo yire so na omo jinkofo yire nom na ai frimpon abo na nka eyi James ana James Kwatin ai wa body nyoma ba na ye bie nyoma mi na nyoma gua ye bie nyoma ma so we ase abodam o hwe nyoma eguo 2023 no toss ticket no trip advisor on to mean to ticket every airline ho 90% of Ghana for moba omo America moba Ghana Massachusetts for Ohio for Bronx for omo nyina to ticket no trip advisor na say dey say ba ku bi mpo aba ye tumi ba obesia na watua ye friend saying besia nko a ehiafo enso omo mbro mo ho ase enkwase akeka enkwasi akeka no mo tete abrochire ha mo beka no kura kire fiefo no omo nye o omo bedru kroma na mo keka nkwasi nipa bi omo ho fi na mo na New York na me say utumu nipa ese agu na dum ewrate nyakopon ase sebio ye jaye nan wo renum je say wo hwe nipa fu bi na yete Ghana na amafo bi creating pressure bi to say masa omo ye yianfo mo kire omo they are dirty mad people. They are all dirty people. You should not allow people living outside to intimidate anybody at home. Mamon penis idea no. So obi fra brochireba no more respect. I show the respect back. But so obi fra brochireba no be na you say obe kantan also obe hunahuna men pene omuniska. I'm African Americans omo Ghana omuniska o. Sa akata fo na omo ba no ba bom 15. The reason to omo ba in a group they say discount into omo ba in a group. They don't budget more than $600 to be there. I'm telling you. Enti guys, let us not allow people living outside the hey, ko UK ko hwe. Ghana for the guys say moa. Omda won the kro to dan mu UK. Me say ko UK ko hwe omda won the kro padlock to dan mu. Nipa sa na be gina Facebook no keka nkwase asam. Meka ni nyina hey. Ma meka bi nchiro. Bogus no the ball and ba no. Obi ba nyoma no 2024 eno study so pack osora no pa meme area mete na onenam ho pick up tantan bi na watam microwave baako no de situo na onenam na akwata mattress baako okwa warehouse bi no abo oh mama fam nyoma ngua o hehya na obeduru a o se oh pick one today pay in 30 days enkwasi asam nko a oni ska wa brochire ho o te Canada no ho chire no. Buy, you see a friend buy now, pay 30 days time. Secure the container grow nibi. Into a bar, not the mobile bay a juma. Oh, try your luck. Buy now, pay in 30 days. In Kwasiasam. Omom trip advisor for no. Me say omom the ticket to the bagana no. Omom the ticket to ba. Oh, Mr. Wadi on time bagana on in the jument. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh this car. Hey, me offer. From Pong. Oh, from Pong on 3 years. On this cover. On to me man them much na. Ehia no onika pre enya frimpon na mpese obeba Ghana enya frimpon na Ghana de opese oba 2 years to oboa onisiko betwa back to back osako fu play now mo amunim dada 39B or 53C beef or chicken ehia fu mesi omoba mo check your shirt na fruit of the loom kwa ehia fu white short white socks no mo no Costco egugu bola abroche bola atitisu who yatitisu a high sense $2 for 10 $16 for 80 some socks no mo no a prisoners na show white shirt no mo no plain white shirt you know okom a Missouri a prisoners na she it took me 12 in a pack $8 intenya tade papa bia to say wo fi abrochira ba o she white socks o say white ni nyina dollar shop okwa $1 obetuma to bibia bi into omo baso a wa unim one chicken or beef omo kwa economy no mo ko bogus ni bia jimi dia ade ebufu kura ne say every time bia Ghana flight to free America flight ye to a yene a ye priority for no first class business for no yene for first. For some reason, obeko gate na no na gate na no block adan a obi ti 92K na ogina priority for enim adan tira opebebi de bag fun na kwesi inta abrofo no de bia Delta o United o flight bi etu akọ Ghana bia na abrofo no bu ofu efri say me I used to work at JFK as a Delta agent edu Ghana flight ni Africa flight na abrofo no bu ofu adan a ye ndim bra so ye jimi yeah, baby for plane your phone your phone group by group. Obviously, say you be plane gate ni say obi ankofo a priority for na for first. Obekoda kwasi ampe bi okuta bag tantan bi edin atwogu fankon bag na o block o adan a open ntama kotenem abofuru STC na akofo. Mo nja san kwasi ade na ho. Na obekono na obugu plane nim. Yani business was ya kwa ni atrase. Overkona wo yababusa me say me a frequent flyer me a priority flyer anti or say me transibia or say one of the air hostess girls no eba me because thank you very much Mr. Taylor for flying with us today. Me pajamas ho bibia ho because I fly a lot, you know, and I fly only business. Inti me say no me transi no agin bag that show busa me what I like wine, I like sparkling water, I like champagne nina koso ho I say heaven no VIP. Now be show betu eni ahwechiro ho. Ana bra na pinu kakrai na we dey sanka oye ni say ya na nka oye ni say ya obi carry on the bow ni ma obewu carry on ekuta no banchi den e dey kwasasam no ni party plane ko na yam hihye no de bia ne plane sa because must sa baller na omugu echiro no mokontokwa ai me na meti 32B na de na woti 18C na wo do bag abesha na gonwan na we dey twe ho kakrai na obo so obi abie nchachira so play mu or we nchachira bro nya ye play the two fa wiem that dia noma na went we hunya sampo anya tai wo de nchachira kotrem wo be we nchachira enkwasi asam nko a boges no na omugu echiro edu sometime tutu mani na ma hwe echirem say eh edi asam so na ekoso yi Now we can Mr. Mwakuda Mempesa Kra, Yenimusana Moye. We do you know me? How do you know me for Omunika pre? How do you know me for? Do you know who am I? Who I am? Do you know me? Do you know me? Omomia do you know me? Omti bonkum. Do you know me for only $10,000 put down my account? Do you know me for? Masa don't do you know me? I also do you know me? A young for the can do you know me? A young for the pesaka saneka. Do you know me? One who seek a nibio will be bid the fee, Adrian Papa will fee, Nayremba, or what's the capital because do you know me? Why do you have to tell somebody if they know you? Oh my God, do you know me for? Ube kwechirono obia busana nyanku do you know me na if do you know me na ebeda na ye nyina nti nyina celebrities ya betena na if you want people to know you now 59k no oti bini no I don't do that. You know me. Also, do you know me? We are all going to Ghana. You know. When we get to Ghana, you don't see me as a small person. Also, do you also want to see me as a small person? Say, "Don't Jimmy be." Plenty page the more no more da. I'm taking beef or chicken. Yes, madam. Oh, sorry. Do you have Coke? I put ice. I near Shaman. No, but beef or chicken? Osia? Beef or chicken? Osi beef. Also chicken. Beef. Also, I want to come again. Also beef or chicken. I go and I say so chicken. Chicken near the plastic fork account. And to me kunipa. That means yama plastic fork and ye go foil mu into obiesu an adwene ne say or take chicken odum say akoko kontwa akase wom obiesu pe chicken breast we de ani abofunu when na de ani ogi say ka say chicken no e akoko kontwa akoko abobon kase mu ha abofunu abrofo wi nkase ade pielto
Ile moko, eye mako, sapema, kawes, kanshipon, telegbe. Ile moko, eye mako, sapema, kawes, kanshipon.
Abroche bola nkwa ebini he monhwa abroche wona ngose saba no medi nkwa asemoga abroche bola nkwa
ma video koko aso hwe mattress no dey wa microwave ni TVs dale nkwala na yinyam egu o ma wie school ensa asese yo o ma wie school no moko we Boston kona be your friend Cambridge when nya bra me kire o dale video koko be so Ghana ma video koko aso hwe mattress no dey wa microwave ni TVs dale nkwala na yinyam egu o ma wie school ensa asese yo o ma wie school no moko we Boston kona be your friend Cambridge when nya bra me kire o dale video koko be so Ghana video koko aso hwe mattress no dey wa microwave ni TVs dale nkwala na yinyam egu o ma wie school ensa asese yo o ma wie school no moko we Boston kona be your friend Cambridge when nya bra me kire o dale video koko be so Ghana
we ne am gode saba no abrochire bola nkwa so nkronso ayebu ma oba o say o pick today and pay 30 days time na kwasi ato odi nkofo yire o Ghana aden a frimpond nyoma afra abrochire aba abrochire bola nkwa nyoma egu kwa no nyina abrochire bola nkwa montete so na ehiafo nya bi na masa be yire so osabe fu play that do you know me na o pre beef and chicken ho now do you know me ni am plastic fork no abofu. Do you know me? Do you know who am I? Do you know if you go together? Do you know me? 10 minutes. Yeah, the plastic fork, amano. Do you know me now? The plastic fork, Kosia. Jimmy. Do you know me now? And the opera plastic fork, plastic knife. Who do you know me? Who do you are? Sa economy hona. I just send you pan to ho. Dear Yan is a plain page 20 minutes. No, Oh, ha. Turbulence kakra papa. Hey, yes way. Jesus. Yani no plane was why yanti see a bang enim ho. Yani turbulence near the yanti plane baby mu odu ne ho ne yate safety ne ho ne wo yate pilot ne chi wa intare gidigidi yanti. Oti turbulence ka was hey yes way Jesus erade fe kodu. Jimmy, do you know me who's so be? Economy for no e plane now so no money ate. Hey Jesus. You better play to bronya din ka chechim. Play the question for ma. Ade be free straba for sure hene. Ya wo die wi ansa na you be there. Bibia beba no enso tiki create Jesus. Ye rade. We die wanje ya Jimmy. Do you know me na ansa na wusro. You better play no bronya din ka chere say oh play no bibia to be see. Etumi teto emi enyina etumi wu ena etumi teto nsuom emi ebi tumi nya nkwa ena etumi nya emergency landing enti se eba bibi sase a memfa wo bag phone no jato ho sebio eyi bi betwe firi soro eno wo de be hye ohene se na obetuma home na oba so benwa na wa ye ne de ama no uwia na o make sure se ekwan na dan finfin no obia enja bibia nto wagimi nti wato bag phone tantami le bag na watam bag no na akolo kwa konwa na breki na ebekunipa ja bag phone no to ho Brony din kan kire ade ayefu ebetumewu eye kinkiri kekere yes Jesus we die na Jimmy for no de girem sandore ababa bebebe no bi de agire so tanwem bebebe tanwem ase bidie ka ye giso in the name bebebe no bi checho and the tanwem na I say engine ejino say the plane na wo so keke first class na onti awoso no. Do you know me? Playing was one of your show. A bofru, do you know me? What the VIP home? Munipa. You don't respect. Moko jina economy. Munya in term na plane into no. Muti be disturb munipa we show na plane 45 minutes and to plane mu. And then ya obi in the bag akwa show baby. Now plane no papa dia. Enti sa nkwasia mama e coke no. Munja sa akasa no. Please madam, do you have coke? Sa nkwasia de munja ya. Na ye mam bibia na bagasi bi edwa mo text me fimo sa mo am ye please do you have coke no sa nkwasa give me coke mo ntwa so play mu ahu please coke please do you have coke or say oh Coca-Cola sa de na mbetata mo ano tentina do you have coke ya be shimasum ensa wo house coke please put ice, don't put ice, it will melt, it will make it light. Yeah, man, coconut ice can create gum sana beya. Gas no on pene da bi. O the ice gum pene ni menya. But madam, I said no ice. A bofunu. Broni ma de kuntia broni oni ma de kuntia the ice ka ho. Inti ye the ice to man no ne san kakra. Jimmy, onum kokri we me pa chom besam kodun so. Onka say excuse me ana bibi o. Wo pesa wo dan sesa ataba na ehia me no we be 30 years back na me fu economy na me fu eye de ba me fa me ho hyehyɛ yi ain na me fu economy plus kakra ho no wo leg room back kakra ain omudi nkwase aduane wie no coke no wie a o mpacho mbese o ma me nkodwo nso abofunu plane mu na beka dwo nso plane mu na beka dwo nso oh why is a wo da kakra no na say better papa ye nyane nipa enkodwo nso opti woni say oh me pacho nka pese me dwo nso kakra play mu na wo be dwo nso ye nka dwo nso play mu ka say excuse me I want to use the bathroom I want to use the washroom nipa no be mu akọ wonim de awokoye ye nka nche nipa no nkare we de nka me ma ka me kakra uti play mu ka so ye ba ka mu de mo give me too much mo oh no me nu me ho kra just say o dwene wa just hey Jack and them showed me about 5 minutes now about 10 and ya pon yentina play mu yembo hwe mo ka ho na Ghana fo so maame fo ne papa no mo na mo mam kwara ne bodam me akwara na na menim mo ka ho na nkwara no ombanyini no omagimi omunyina no bodam no yam nyane nipa saa Ghana ni akwara da ne ebo no pepa sorry obeku akwara na adwene no be sei mo maame fo no so mo ka ho na mo ku nkwara no awon adwene sɛ ansa na mo nyini ɛne gya de yehu bebre wo Ghana chairman wontumi chairman buga ayi sala cow abronya mu sɛ ne nyane wo nkwara bre mu no abrofo embo nipa nyane no ye mbo nipa nyane no na ye te Ghana na ye bon nkwara nyane omo because on say akwara da na adwene no ɛwɔ certain level and blood no tibia airflow ɛwɔ adwene mu ɛkɔ ɛyɛ nipa duane mu no ɛwɔ a way a ɛkɔ because it take ɛyɛ so obi da be 5 hours the way and the blood flow ni tie no it take ɛyɛ stable saa na bɛkɔ into the moment I would shock be able to the panel so no ebetuma go straight into their brains ebetuma affect them the whole day and it na ye nyane nipa saa obeso be nyabo komna o makura no wagibi obenye no obodam abrofo nyane nipa saa abrofo ada na so obeso nyane wa me yiri sei se me da na obeso nyane me a on be bombe Kevin and so true ehia wa nyane wo saa but ehia wa abrofo oba betena o gen no den sa fa ho sei we ni tia. So you told me to wake you up at 3. Sana bro funyani nipa. Okora bro ni nyane ne ba. On bo akora no. Okwa ne nsa de nam no ho. Ne nsa ne na no ho bo sa akora na bo so bi na ni ate. So you got to wake up. Sana ye nyane nipa. As was share the jimiti oba time to me tani bam. Sorry go jare. Na akora no from an opposite to enumere 8. Wa bodam. Moja na atwe free ne to abegidi trim. Enkwasi asam nko a. Ye mbo nipa nyane nipa. Sorry, yes, moi. Inti akura ni bia pressure da so. Nipa bebre omanya BP nyina se ne nyane omo. Oba na ni kuna da. Na ni kunu se nyane 6:30 a. Eno so betena mpa ne nchen. Na order hono no say, "Oh, do say for wa na ni ti." I never say. We are going to never say. We are going to never say. Ghana ni bema or the honor of the sack of our say, hey, boy, what can you? Ye Jimmy do. Sabro food the Yagasi Mississippi, Obiba Sonegane, Ebi or Dawa, you so young at 6 o'clock, Nensana Moso, Amaku, sorry. No way, I want to know the beer or we pay you queer. Ye Jimmy here, ye Jimmy to America. Hey, oh, no. No. Hey, more 3 minutes na start show me and me buy me ja me yare o me jack on say me buy me kasa me start show me yare o mo na mo ma me kasa sa ade na mpese me retire no me retire and say ya ade ba ko ebufu say play no sir do you know me for do you know me for no ade ba ko ebufu say ye duru Ghana ewie ye belande pilot yakasa waka che eyedien crew ni say crew, see that we are about to land in the next 3 minutes. And one hour, see, Niyama Kano. So economy forward, you don't want me to say, as a winning nipa. What did I play 9 hours, 45 minutes? I got 8 minutes, my plane, London. Air hostess for now, Obiatani City, and why Dino, when I say, Wabo, me percent can be jamming 9. Oh, here now, Beja. Oi, sir, do you know me for sao? Omo no kwasi akoko no ebobo ginjire ni ade ni wie a na omo di kwasi anam no a na afi plane ni be land na yeso obi antena se no afi na o plane nipa we dey come to mind ntamo omo so trase yeso obi antena dabi ka we dey nka fast se embenye okone plane be si for na afi na wo kone na wo ebogu hu a na e wo ka wasam sen on to me just say odwene wa sa do you know me for no omo to me twan plane ni ba be land no aka 18 is my land no afi na okwa akone it's exactly 5:59 p.m. US East Coast. In Ghana it's 9:59 after this break. We'll go straight and take care of business. You're still live on Loud Silence TV.
Your Excellency John Dramani Mahama Mohe. Wake na boe Ghana wabwajo wahe saminya. Oba kenima kake se wa hemo kenima enyo. Mwana ohane wa bwajo wa esaminya. Modene onga bonga hiocha mi ke hewa minami hiyo. Gana bewura ayeko.
Every country is working to achieve universal health coverage. And universal health coverage is the situation where every citizen has access to quality, affordable care. In Ghana, we introduced the National Health Insurance Scheme, and it expanded coverage and affordability in a major way. But since we introduced the National Health Insurance Scheme, we still have a lot of pockets of underserved areas, especially in the rural areas. And so, for countries that would want to extend the reach so that they can achieve universal health coverage, they include in it the primary health care aspect of it. With the health scheme, normally for most of the health facilities under the health scheme, you see the patient only when they are sick. And so it's mostly curative. One key aspect of the free primary health care is preventive, to identify the illness and get early treatment before it develops into something else. And so a major part of the free primary health care is the health screening aspect. And we are encouraging that when we roll out the free primary health care, our traditional leaders and our religious leaders will help us to mobilize their communities. At least every Ghanaian must be screened once a year. We also have the health kiosks. So in areas where we don't have CHIPS compounds, we'll come and put the health kiosk. We are starting with 150 districts. And we've been very careful in selecting the 150 districts. These are districts that are underserved when it comes to healthcare. But the rest of the districts will join next year. And so we'll finish the complete rollout in all the districts by 2028.
All right, that is free primary health care. President John Dramani Mahama Elanchea Yenina said, Ghana no assistant ewie. We are about to start the show, but before I start the show, no, I want to my team, they are on the ground trying to search for a lady bia. I think multimedia echo interview na oton pure water. Now interview ni no okase on the pure water no amount for ton mo de 1 cedi 70 pesos any ade. But already on pure water no 550 pesos. Now explanation on my no entina mame Akachem team said they should get on the ground and find this lady for me. Mommy Uncle share after that no me wasimbi for the lady.
Monsieur back saying I'm out on the 50. No, be I be more on the 70 because me busa will be also 70 out on the 50.
Oh, me dem me depended dem me ton. I know mo di matem de bia but and family who they mean so me pen and no me so me ton because
it is the same cool water now
me ana me ton is because we ton 70% na be so our 50% it me come more than surface now yen nyina ton 50% say na en come am by say I mean kwa me ton 50% it me ko enyeska ti me de enko for di matem le bia 70 but en family who Beble na ton 1 cedi mpu akra say e koso ahase nsusa omo na omabusa we say me say 50%. Amam for beble timi beto bi nyata bia we mpo bikoyi na enyenyu bikoyi ni 12 cedis enyenyu na nkanze sanka asakula dadada ama manka masanso akwakoyi but obeto on 70% obeso na be 1 hour na omontoy by me dey 50% na besa short time ama masanso akwakoyi tina meton sa.
So me share interview with Facebook and I told myself say enye about insuo oton enye sebio yonkofo so moto insuo 5 cedis or Ghana 50 pesos near the ade. But me tie young lady we no me who the business mind that a won it him. And she believes in business. Say it's about how quick you are able to sell your products. And if even the margins are small, in Fasoni Sakra, the quicker you are able to get your product out there and sell them in the market, what happens is a competitor and as obi also ton ade at a higher price, you end up making more money than the person. The organic no, the na metie ye no pa na ye adwene na edane tim no. Adwene nyina say I can sell it at 50 pesos and sell more, and then even though my margins are small, we'll be able to make a lot than somebody who thinks say my mentor this amount not the whole day no eswano. And if we have this kind of business mentality, when the young people in Ghana omo nyini no yema amenom yenuanom ma embema omo ton ade wo dwom no omo nyini no, it is very important say oton ade a ohia mfaso. But sometimes when onfaso ana margin said that usika no so ade na woton no mfaso no margin no say be ridiculous. What happens and say usika na ngasa udwatere to be shit ena sebio edwuma na wudi no krampo no utumi wabemu tumi bu every say you end up selling less, and maybe nyoma na akofa no ewo time and I say ewo limit and I say ewo period bia e was say nyoma no utumi ton. Now so wuti abayo na it is not about say oka say mitoni say ana mitoni say you or say me dear what I know no say I want to sell more, even though the margins this one she has looked at a bag and we're checking margins and the number of bags will be to turn in a day and in a here because of the margins in Abu Boom and I'm for Sony Boom, it end up to become big. And that is the kind of mentality a Chinese for war. That is the kind of mentality I'm a Chinese for today. They are ruling the world. In the Chinese for they are not looking at margins, they are looking at quantity. In the say otumino ye adie pepepe na the same quality. Na so when you say market no phone we nyina o market no so obi aton 2 cedi, Chinese be ton 1 cedi because o believe say so otumi your phones no 100,000 na otumi ton 1 cedi a nipa na oton de 2 cedis no obetuma ye another 100,000 nipa na ye be 50,000, and at that point no ono Chinese is making more money. E dey show the mentality na e dan trim and senior wa bon wa encouraging who said this is how I want to do my business, and strategically and in terms of economics ebi about omiankwa nti we say the way this girl is going and a lady way kono, this is how we are supposed to do business, especially from outside of the world. I'm not saying say kofa nyoma boka, but so kofa die na wa junior will say oh 100% profit oh kwa kotum say ne be onfa so be buma, you end up even entering your own capital because there are so many things we sell on the street a time bound nyoma bi a untumi nkipunche your nyoma bebre bi a ton a period e de ton. In this way, we say economics and sa nyansa na obetuma kofa nyoma aba emobi akofa the same thing aba obaje say nipa no use wedru ba o use wedru. It is because nipa no is cutting down their margins. Emfaso no omo hu ni say sa emfaso boom no it will make sure say we stock no and now nyoma na kofa na aka utiri so. So this lady makacha mi team said they should find her for me. Me be say man 5,000 Ghana cedis ejuma na oye no obetum di ashem anase obetum akobie another one ono adwene say opese oye. Enti whoever knows her no enkanche ne say Kevin Taylor say opese man 5,000 Ghana cedis. Ne dwuma na oye nsisia no me pese ode ehye ne dwuma nim. Ebia enye nsuo no opese oton, but our ideas be say onya dwuma foforo bi a obeye. I'm giving her this money not because sebio ono nkwa na ton ade o Ghana. It is because of mentality na dan tirim no. It is because of idea na dan tirim no. Senia opese odidwa. And that is what we need to be teaching in school. That is what we need to be teaching in the markets. That is what we need to be telling our people. Say, at the tono, it is not about infasubum. It's about infasua a reasonable. A bet to me with Jumano akoso. Until wherever this lady is, Makacha mi team no, they are on the ground. Ebi obi nimuno. Ebi obi nimuno na oshame. Let us try and find her. My team, they are on the ground. They are trying to locate her. Maybe 5,000 cedis. Ejume bi opesa odi no. Some mentality that it's no on keep that mentality no. On fa enche jumanim. Onya ne kakra na on make sure say she is able to sell enough to make decent and profit as time goes on. Some for one kitten no and in the boom na utumi di enya di ensika kese. So I just want to tell Obia Onima Bayo we say Kevin Taylor say opese omano edi omano 5,000 cedis. On fa enche de jumam. Say so opese otoaso tonwa on fa enche. So our ejuma fufuro bia na ewo di tim an kopese oye sika semunti ne nsa enya nkan a one de ɔmfa saa sika no 5,000 cedis no ɛnkɔhyɛ mu na ɔmfa saa mentality wei a adwene wei a ɛnyɛ mfa so boom na ɔmfa ndi dwuma no na ɔyɛ saa na definitely she's going to survive. Definitely also ɛbɛyɛ breadwinner for ne ma ɛne nipa bi a ɔmo ni da no so. Inti team, I know you are seriously trying to track this lady for me. I'm hoping that by Monday, yensa ebekano ehu baby owo, and I've made the money ready in Ghana. Into Scandi oho, we just need to locate her and then hand over that money to her. Onfanye juma, onya sa positive mindset no. Na on making sure say with to me edieche enya sa principle no dia juma. Into baby obehu obayo we biano, and I know it's a joy for and they were in town and they interviewed her. I know there's somebody obinim na mi oshemi. Inti samunim na anadwi ya monfre no. Na one can say on reach out. What she can do nene say on fre year maybe on Facebook. Inti we are trying to find a year somebody obetumi afre no ofre sa nipa na nipa no can confirm omusa obi say why nim Elikem Kotoko oye NDC ni Elikem Kotoko number ne nsaka Elikem Kotoko number onfre no ofre Elikem Kotoko Elikem Kotoko be frame me Elikem frame me I will talk to her and then make sure say that money is made available to her. Inti 5,000 Ghana cedis and old Ghana is 50 million. 5,000 Ghana onfa enche de dwumem and I say edwuma na kuma da so no onfa nkoye. Inti wa obena sebio usu nim nyama we mu kakra no ka che ne say on try na onko eye NDC4 omo headquarters wo na ombusa say ohwehwe Elikem Kotoko ne nsaka Elikem Kotoko number on try na omiti Elikem bebi obi Elikem Kotoko beba ho oba trace no obeba ne ho oba be hu no then Elikem Kotoko be frame me then we can make that contact with her. Na ya hande sa sika no e dia ma no nti bebi obi ano tell this lady say I just want to support her any ejuma oye. And the conversation today and the Ghana fo nyina e wo bebi a obi e ka no efa eye OSP ho asem. A Office of the Special Prosecutor. Now, be 2-3 days ni OSP any Attorney General hon sensem abetu den edwa. Now there are a lot of people who are speaking on this matter. There is a group de say asem we see. And your group bi so they are trying to be reasonable to find the reason why intia and the OSP court say OSP any dien to me say odu be go gina court say or prosecute no. Now, as you can see on the screen, only constitutional amendment can fix OSP problem. The Attorney General and Akasa Deputy Attorney General the cancer. Now, NSC nipa bi astate kan sembi din sembi tum fremem e kreti impression bi e de atrobi to nipa bi trim say eye NDC aban no e no mo pese omo pam OSP no na OSP na Nana Danko Akufo de ne MPP for de bae no ye de bae se omo ba be kon keta hye proye ene nipa bi a sebio omo ba omutiri po se omo bedi Ghana dwirim. Now asama koda court ma ende court akobua se eye OSP no oni wutumi se sebio e wo se otumi di obi begine fia a court na ordinary asem say yembu no 10 yembu na 10 na say yembu no 4. Now Attorney General na babontan be kase say court say eye OSP no any tumi a obetumi di obi akogina court a ono Attorney General de court hye Attorney General say ensem a eda esi OSP pono so nyina no eye Attorney General no enye den enje na onto aso. Attorney General ne de court aka no e na wodi so. Na question nyina no say eye nipa bi etise Kofi Bentel ama start ede atrobi eto eye Ghana fo trim se makache Ghana fo say edwene emma nipa nyansan ye onkofo bebre omo ti TV so a omo ya kronfo ya kohwifo asem nokura da ho a omo pese omo beka nokura na efri say omo trim no omo pese Ghana fo ehuma omo ba omi ase oyobi onim nyansa ana MPP for ye nkofo be onim nyansa enti asem nokura da ho krampo na asem na nkasa omo pese omo beka ba omo pese omo politicize no na omo de beka se aban bi NDC aban na edi bone na ma menkyere wade ende Kofi Bentil bie na no a one ne MPP for no say asem ekopie court a court ahye eye OSP say ontwe ne ho na odi tumi se odi obi abegina court no na wahye attorney general say onu mom NG OSP nsam ni nyina cases ni nyina na ondi no enne Kofi Bentil mo na TV so ni radio so ene ochina Saturday Kofi Bentil Samson ayenini halitosis de renu mu bon no one the political actors ba betena abe create impression bi say oh NDC abai na mo pese mo gu OSP office no ne nyina wa ha ena Ghana for tie mu ka say yengu OSP office no so President Mahama beka che Ghana for say dabi OSP office na hia pa enye baby a wo se egu no because eba eye ketasohye eko eye proya ko a OSP office so say office bia ehia say e wo say ye kipi na ye de hwe say Ghana eye the fight against corruption ana ketasohye any proya ko no ye nyina yetumi ako abom into president did not agree recently or say oni obi anya agene say e wo say ye gu OSP office no now obi bebusa won say eye den ene ebeto court say and the court asha say OSP oni edien to me say odi obi kwa gina court na wakobu nipa no ana wakoma kisho say court ebu nipa na 10 de see any nyina no say eye abrantie bi a sebio okodi boni bi a OSP chi no na boni okodi ene ne say na aban mu nipa bi a oye custom officer ana officers bia na sa brante na adwene se opese ode edien eye sika epuopun mo na sebio omo ye den omo ye ade bi ma no ewo Ghana port a ekoti ja ende ye de ko gina court enti de agofa OSP asem nyina aba no eye asem a abrante bi a one ne nkofo eye Isa Seidu eye James eye de Kek Osei eye John Aban ene eye Peter Achibolo Hyde Sanipa eye enan we omo kodi dwuma bi a na eye proya na omo pese eye custom officers bi egisika wo mo ho na omo bu omo ma omo bu Ghana ewo ye port enum na sa asem no ekopie OSP a OSP ye na adwene se or the asem no be court na court atenase na se nkofo no omo dip for a ye bu omo de omo akoto afiase na asem no court no ena sa nipa nan emu baako friend lawyers ka che lawyers say when we say OSP office no oma kenkan krata ebo office no ban no oma we say sinto bi wom na sa sinto no beso gina so editete omo ho enti sa brand your friend hide no court ko ka kire court say ono de opese OSP na odena be gina court no kire Ghana fo nyina every enkrata ye de kire no office no say owo tumi a obetumi de na be gina court say court mbuano for asem no ne baby a start ye no enie and court document ni it is what the OSP asem what the OSP asema enya attorney general the OSP court enya sebio NDC ni bi ena kofa OSP ni court enya nipa bi na OSP di omako gina court a omo anwa ka edwemu a OSP ka che court se sa nipa enan we mu no sebio omo fa koti kwan so a na mo pese omo di de sika puapu a aban mu nipa bi ma dwumadie bi omo di ni port no omo achebio omo twi Ghana edi enti sa emrantie nan emu baako ena court ko ka che court say OSP de na ba dia OSP nchire wo court say owo tumi a otumi di nipa ko gina court den e prosecute no eho ena court ko busa OSP say utumi na wo say odi we ba gina court no e wo he kireye emu ena OSP entumi anchirem ama anto judge ni tirima na anja antum say in fact OSP no upon the enkrata ye de tie nyina gina so de call parliament e bia ni office no wan sheda enya asem poti bia nka nkire judge ni say in fact me kisia jaben a me da eye special prosecutor office na no krata we na kire say me wo tumi a metumi ya den metumi di edi obiaba court in fact OSP ko fa ne krata ba ya o se sa krata no na Kufu Addo ne MPP aban gina so edi ne be gina court no ya hwe krata ni no na tumi na ewoma e ma ne tumi se onfa obi ko gina fiase no na enye tumi keten a eye ono nko ani nsem na ewo na emom krata ne kire se e wo se OSP no oni sebio attorney general no ogi edien ogi tumi ogi authorization every attorney general ho ansana wetuma prosecutor obia after investigations inta ho na court ka say se ya hwe nkrata ni mu a nkrata no enie say ya hwe nkrata ni mu a e kire clearly say I'm trying to get you ya hwe nkrata ni mu a say wo kan krata na ye de ti OSP office na court say afia kan kratana eye papa na odi OSP court kan kratana kratana kire pefe say OSP oni to me 100% obetumi obi abegina court say o alma attorney general amma no edien akwanya ne se onfo obi nkokota OSP to me for obi ankokot eno na branch ni gina so a eye lawyer ne judge ne ka say ene OSP kire me to me na owa e kire say wo 100% to me so obi abegina court na judge ne busa OSP say special prosecutor sa asemi a wugina court ken waje eye den to me every attorney general ho ana OSP ntimi ama answer na the branch ni gina so edika kire court say omumbo na asem ngu ni kire say so se ohwe act eye enwoma ye gina so ediko parliament ma ekufu ado ne lawyers e ka say yate office no ohwe nkrata ni mu a bebi ni wa ema OSP no exclusivity ana exclusive rights ana say to me krojin ono nko abetumi e de obi akogina court na emom no obehia say attorney general pene so attorney general aman kwan attorney general ayupuma kwan mu ansana ono OSP no wotumi obi akokot na branch ne say ohwe nkrata mu no no hu say attorney general ama OSP no kwan say omeden ontumi enfo obi megina court entoto na no etu okan nkrata na sebio yadeti OSP efeno the acts and then your friend the 959 act 959 now okan act na ehona na branch ni gina so ka say or catch a judge and say, I was set obo asenu because OSP, we shall crack takra yina so, editing office na, or the edge to me, edge the oil na, on said I need to me, sir, because Attorney General man to me, old to me for Biambina Court. Okaya, Office of the Special Prosecutor Act 2017. 2017, and Special Prosecutor Office, no, yet now, Kratan Neka. Or say an act to establish the Office of the Special Prosecutor as a specialized agency to investigate specific cases of alleged or suspected corruption and corruption-related offenses involving public officers and politically exposed persons in the performance of their functions, as well as persons in the private sector involved in the commission of alleged or suspected corruption and corruption-related offenses. Prosecute these offenses on the authority of the Attorney General and provide for related matters. Enti abrante ko gina court no say so okan krata na ye de chichire OSP office na bibi ho wa e kire say OSP ni hia authorization say bronika authorization to me e was say ye bia puma kwan mu ye yi kuma puma kwan mu e was say Attorney General no nko ani obi a obetumi apene so say OSP fa kavitela court Attorney General no nko ani obetumi apene so say OSP fa asmesi court abrante di OSP court no say e kire say OSP oni to me na opeso busa OSP say Attorney General man ho kwan ana OSP ntuma ma answer eno enema judge ni gina so ka say woni bibi say OSP untumi ngina ha emfa krata embomu pen enka nkire me say wo ho to me say wankasa utumi de wo pe ewura court e de obi begina menim dia ende saa asem no eno ntimi gina so ka kire say woni to me a wo betumi de obi abegina court until say eya Supreme Court na sebio eya court nyina hene no akire kirem interpretation. But before that, I was say assembia esi wo pono so esi wo naso a waye nhihwemu a wo se wo de ba court no for saa asem no ema Attorney General na ontoa so until say Supreme Court betuma ba beka say wo saa to me no saa to me kronkron na wo betumi de obi abegina court no se sia de assembia egu pono so bia no former Attorney General no enti na ende OSP na asem no aba memo bi fa brofo ndada. Now, menya boche na midjum if you say me pese Ghana 14 nyoma bi ase. And my team say me read another document and show OSP ne act. Thank you very much, team. Team say this is another document omo be say me read a abrante ni gina so e de call de High Court Emma OSP and the meno ka say High Court e ka say omo ni to me omo de be den also omo de prosecute. My team say me fa we nchirem we so OSP the krata ye gina so de tie no. Now usa OSP krata na the act 959 na abrante de court ka say when na kire krampo say OSP oni to me no ebi nie or say 2 subject to clause 4 of Article 88 of the Constitution, the office shall for the purposes of this act be authorized by the Attorney General to initiate and conduct the prosecution of corruption and corrupt related offenses. Mami jujo munchiro. So we read the kratana. Brofo ya mekan kire no. Krata ye gina so edit OSP office no. Omo de share baby say. And say o kan na udwam ewo akankasem say Ghana for ntiase a. Krata na mo gina so edit OSP office no. Baby no omo kan say and we a parliament de omo sasha say omo say subject to clause 4 of the article 88 of the constitution almost say sakrata we aye three ye gina aye Ghana constitution so they are say we na ye de fa the tipem we na ye gina so e de ahye samra we na omofa constitution no e na omugina so e de hye mra bi wo OSP krata ana enwoma e bone office no ho ban omukọ so say the office almost the OSP office no shall so bronika say shall ana ye try de ne ka say shall a command e wo say we di so you shall enye subjective enye something you can contest authoritative. The OSP or say the office shall Ekufu Adomo any MPP for kratawe or parliament no na omo majority no almost said the office shall for purposes of this act be authorized by the Attorney General. Krata na kire say e was say OSP office no e was say ogitum otiase opiniso say eye office no ot no e was say Attorney General na kire no de onye eba eye den a say odi obi court. The Attorney General to initiate you can say initiate e was say Attorney General mum na eye na adwene say ono na ogitum say ono na okantim say ono na osinibo say you initiate and conduct the prosecution of corruption and corruption related offenses. Inti krata no kraka say OSP no e wo say otiase na ogitum say e Attorney General kron kuto ono nkoa ene wo saa tumi na sebio obey na adwene say investigations are OSP aye nyina no or the beko court na wa prosecute and as or the obi koko gina court atoto na no inti it explicitly says the OSP only to me sa e wo no ankasa ni nsem so obe sorry so okọ court we act na ye de chichire eye OSP office no inti say unya abotre na we analyze issue na one the metme establish what na kire we say senior OSP asem we be pie court no enye NDC na de court enye aban we na de court eye nipa bia OSP na kasa investigating na odini gina court ena sa nipa ne kofa asem ne ba say OSP nchirem dia na man to me say obetumi di obi abegina court ene na 1 2 sa asem na abanda ya eye OSP asem no aban anas Attorney General na ne hunim bi Attorney General baby eye judge na otena asem so no court na say asem we yesi na say OSP entuma nchirem say owotumi korogin a obetumi di obi abegina court a ende ne office no ensem a ohwehwehwehwemu nyina on tam enfama de enfama Attorney General na Attorney General entoa so enti nobody memo obi angina baby nka say NDC aban John Mahama aban NDC for na court Attorney General court Attorney General on court the reason the Attorney General din aba asem we mu say court na ehye Attorney General court na akan krata no na akwana asem no de ba na wahu sa nyansa wom na o say ye pe obi a obetuma je san krata no ekipi ni ye atwa nhwehwemu no so a the Attorney General's office because omo na krata no kire say omo wotumi a also omo tumi hye OSP man ye court in some and I said did maybe a court. The court did not get it wrong when they decided to say the Attorney General, who is the highest authority, I was say OSP, Eshana say any decisions if you know. That office is the only officer able to handle OSP in some OCCR. But I wanted to set the record straight. NDC are buying for OSP in court. John Mahama buying and for OSP in court. Attorney General ayeni ene ni deputy Shemsai omo fa OSP in Kojina court. Eye Ghana ni a wakodi boni a OSP di regional court. Ena we study OSP act no enwu se krata na Ekufu Adomo echichiri ede ne ba si yeso 2017 no. Sa krata no sebio intokro di dem ena sa brantie no take advantage of it. It is a question I'll be asking you and say, who are we supposed to blame? OSP asemu ya better way. Why no see blame no? Let's be realistic. Let's be honest here. Mommy enjoy politics na ayana asemo bedawa e wo see face asem no square no na yanka asem no musa ensema ehia. So right now the question is, and you see asem we a ebe pie eye court a akofa OSP asem na ba no eye emu asem a sebio nkofo ya no mo import mu a no mo pese omo hye eye custom officers bi mu omo hye omo nsem sika esi 2022 MPP time omo power and as asem ni CEO OSP asem we akopie court a ama nsem bebre aba no o che sankofo no 2022 Inti 2022 asem ene wo court na ama enkofo na ya che omo a omo defend omo no akofa asem we aba inti mabo bia we ka se Enrechi ena Attorney General court ena yenini court ena NDC aban pese omo gu OSP office no eye MPP ankasa time a amanfo bo kro no ehu case a OSP kofa ye no ene na akofa asem we aba eye 2022 case. Now the question I'll be asking you, and I say, Sa OSP asemya abedawi, meni umienu a eti Ghana ha. 2017, ena nanado dankwe kufuado ekofa OSP asemo baye. Ena ose obibie feno, the Special Prosecutor's Office. Now, Ghana for bebre kasa say, the Special Prosecutor's Office no, omo dwumadi ni sen. Dipa bebre busa say, Adentina nanado dankwe kufuado ba omiamo eye hell bent. Adentina omasi omutimu pose omudi bibie fe no Special Prosecutor's Office baba. Ghana for bebre busa sa question no. Aden Special Prosecutor de na obeya na yesronko chen Attorney General. Special Prosecutor de na obeya yesronko chen Yoku. Special Prosecutor de na obeya yesronko chen Ghana Police Service CID Department. Special Prosecutor de na obeya yesronko chen Strat. Nanado dankwe kufuado ne MPP for me yeti asese. The Special Prosecutor de dwuma obeya no yesronko na eno na beboa ama ketahye proye eswetwa ewo Ghana. Inti nanado dankwe kufuado ne MPP ba omiamo they put together the Special Prosecutor's Office. And at that time no more majority in parliament and no more call parliament and no more call for kojitumu say ampa Moma for Special Prosecutor's Office mra. Time I want to call Parliament na Mike Okwe and the Parliament. Or na Speaker of Parliament or no and the presiding here ejitu mu say ampa moma be Special Prosecutor's Office. It now. Obebusa will say then 2026 you to me tina asem to be peer court say the Special Prosecutor nankasa onam Ghana hano oni to me impose or be court. Enya unwrem are you not worried? Because sa office way a parliament constitution ye gina so edite na ye den na ye tuma kopie court ma at Special Prosecutor na anka some point to men defending ho say or to me a obetumi dia prosecute Ghana for court. Now time Akufo about power omode the idea of Special Prosecutor by no so many people were asking questions. Obubusa say Special Prosecutor Nankasa and Juma Diani saying it was very vague. They could not give an answer. Time Ekufuado impose forces say Special Prosecutor into people legitimately were asking questions. Say the role Pankasa and then what was going to be the role in the fight against corruption when you put together this Special Prosecutor's Office. And when 2017 Obia raises a question, yes, Sandipano a NDC near or your Crom 4. Every single person who raised that question was tagged as an opposition who did not want to fight corruption. Indeed, people who had questions to ask, people who were worried about the way the office was being put together, the role of the Special Prosecutor, all those people were kept in the dark because everybody felt to say the moment they start to pose questions to the NDC government, MPP government, led by Akufo-Addo and Bawumiano, they were tagged as opposition who were trying to prevent this government or this country from fighting corruption. And my question is, a lot of people kept quiet. Now, the people who were leading this charge, what was the motive behind setting up the Special Prosecutor's Office? Because answer our better office, there should be a motive. There should be a conclusive motive. This is the reason and this is the role it's going to play. It brings us back to the question of who is supposed to be blamed. That today we have the Special Prosecutor not even knowing, say, or the rights to 100% take people to court to prosecute them. How did we get here? Who is to be blamed? Now, let's go back a little bit. Now, a little bit of enlightenment or education. We are deleting and uploading. Nana do Dankwa Kufuor the MP before about power special prosecutors. A lot of Ghanaians have not heard it before. Now you will be a friend of a Attorney General's office, which is a political appointment. Politicians na So when they brought the idea of special prosecutor, so they were referring us to other countries. Oh, America was special prosecutor. Now let us see special prosecutor no ejuma omuye America. To make it easy, the NDC MPP government say there will be a special prosecutor of America. Na eno no eboa ema omukudie ketahye proye even individuals omuni abamu a omobo aban kro no yetumi aden yetumi make sure say special prosecutor na they were giving us excuses and trying to let us believe say the America for na ye no eno bi na omopese replicate to Ghana na yetumi ko ketahye ene proye. Now let's do this. When you come to Ghana, now let me start from a year America. So Oko United States of America, baby, I'm TCCIA. You'll be a friend special prosecutor. And I say special counsel. Now, almost special prosecutor, the Juma Ben no ye. And almost Juma Dia Mudino, how long? A fixed office, a permanent, a embrating, a embratia. Almost special prosecutor, a Juma Dia no ye. Now let's go and do this. There are two main US equivalents, but neither is exactly like Ghana's OSP. US anoba almost sa office in mienu, almost special prosecutor's office and almost special counsel. Now I'm mention a special counsel. That is your will be a friend of special counsel America, a friend of special prosecutor. Omojumadi is saying they are appointed temporarily. They are appointed temporarily by the U.S. Department of Justice. Almost say I have say special prosecutor no. Yeah, employ omo and I say appoint omo a temporal. That means omo office no enya permanent. Now technically, Kaushaman ke Ghana and Quebec say a U.S. Attorney General's office and I appointed special prosecutor. In Tuba America. Almost special prosecutor no any officer you see what your friends say where your special prosecutor's office they be obi to the office no they be no almost air day air appoint to be temporarily. Now temporal no dey no obey. One, used for specific sensitive cases. And then especially when there is conflict of interest, that is investigating top government officials. The reason to America for once in a while no matter special prosecutor's office no and they say almost the sensitive cases in Guanamo, and they give it to them for a period, a short period. And the German say, what do? They investigate top government officials. In Tuba America, I'm a special prosecutor. No, you can say Kevin, a special prosecutor in America today. Say if I win now, with Juma DNA say, yes, go investigate. Yes, say Asimesibiti a year Bronx will be a year shop be or the London money and a US government officials no omobeji sika ho it would you say investigate that matter. If it's going to take 6 months, you do that job, you hand over the docket to the Department of the Justice Department, and then you do what? You walk. Into US special prosecutor no a temporal and a permanent. So as some US ha near Sabia, a Bamum pedophobia, ya dear be, I was say you may sensitive. You're to be to 2 years near America, I say lawyer way or your good pa, or your investigative lawyer, or your DND or record near friend. Your friend, yes, wo asimisi. Asem we abedaho. Your person we investigate. We investigate we are for docket in the bread US State Department of Justice. The day now obey investigations in the way obey dane docket no Ediama Department of Justice no we juma dine esi. It is investigations may take 6 months, 2 months, 1 year. The day wo into your friend pana yes we be investigators saying we be here budget saying or so me here investigators 5 me here budget $2 million me here lawyers young lawyers am person new me ankasa 20 me here police for me ensa ye be pani nyina ma ye wi a yes we dwuma no we investigations ni wie the day oba dane krata na ma attorney general e wo krom ha say we investigations no we dwuma na si o contract na end into US special prosecutor no enya permanent position. a temporal. You need to work at a stipulated time is given. When you are done, the day you hand over your docket, your contract ends. There's no office. In this the building we now, the day you hand over your docket to that building, no, nobody goes there again. You don't have any business there again. No special prosecutor agent goes there. That building is stripped off. You cannot access the building. Where you are buying new contract beam. Do you understand? And then a U.S. special prosecutor, totally different from Ghana special prosecutor. In the U.S., they're not a temporal. Now look at this. Yawo, Bibia Efrano, the OSC, and no another special prosecutor's officer, a permanent agency. The office of the special counsel, and this was U.S. And no, they are permanent. No mujuma no mudi. And they protect whistleblowers. Obi wa ye juma e wa ban mu ha bibi kwaso a wenya information a opese otini pa bi to sa office no e protect sa ankofo no sa nipa na opese obete aban mu nipa fo juma de bi omudi eti aban no omo na mo ni hia e wa kokoam no ma information ni nyina no make sure say any identity is kept secret. They protect the whistleblower. 2, they investigate misconduct in federal employment. Inti obio aban mu or ye nyoma bi ebia adwuma wo mu or ye adwuma federal government mu or ye ebia adwuma agency we mu na ototo mba mo na wo ho na ode nsa keka nyoma bi saa enkofo no mu dwumade ni se omo eye nhwehwemu omo ye nhwehwemu a na ya aban mu nipa na wa bokro no bi a they do their investigations. They do not prosecute. Omo to me enfa onko gina court and prosecute. Remember, the first one I'm catch on, the U.S. special prosecutor no, only to me so obeko court so prosecute obi. The temporal one no, or your investigations in here now we jai docket the ama Department of Justice no court. The prosecution and yen the juma. Only to me be say obe prosecute America. The to me or one so obey investigations, obe conclude investigations no, now or the report that Attorney General Kruma no kofi. The same as the office of the special counsel and a permanent officer nipa gumo mu ye juma a permanent staff almost the end say they do not do what they do not prosecute corruption in the same way almost prosecution almost your investigations. Now more of the administrative watchdog, not a criminal anti-corruption body. They are not there to say where Korea we no what they look out for are people in the federal government doing things that are basically against the ethics of the job. They investigate and make sure say Sadia no omaku omuye jumani we are normal this krata na koma Department of Justice or whoever, and then they also sit into there are 2 special prosecutors offices in America. Bako air temporal and a bako permanent. They don't have the power to prosecute. Ultimately, now the one I want you to pay attention to, the special prosecutor, first one, no, the temporal one. Now, your man is specific, sensitive cases to handle. And then I want to say for some time now, Mueller and Mueller Bayer investigations of America, special prosecutor. So these people, what they do is the fraud. Oh, Mr. Jackson, why a lawyer check your best offer our case way. Obe here ni saying the office bang, you be my office, you be my ska, you be my investigators. We investigations in area. You don't prosecute, you hand it over to the Attorney General, and the day you hand over your docket, that contract with you and the government, until ultimately 1 month you after 1 month you are done. Ultimately 2 years you after 2 years you are done. That is what the special prosecutor in America does. Now, let's come back to Ghana special prosecutor on the roles and in the Juma day. Because from the beginning, Ekufuor and MPP for catch say the special prosecutor na be wo Ghana no. So special prosecutor na de matami do bedo ebeto no first no. It was going to do the same job as the special prosecutor in America. And you say okay. Now this is what the special prosecutor in America in Ghana ne Juma day ni. Now, structure, permanent office versus case-based appointment. Now, the office of the special prosecutor, Ghana Diana Making, is a permanent standalone institution created by law, Act 959. In the South check here, the one in America, special prosecutor, is temporal. But the one in Ghana that Ekufuor and MPP put together now is standalone and permanent. So, Nimienu, they are not the same. Now, Tiasie, The special prosecutor in America, Sebio eno yenye nim say a temporal job. They investigate, they don't prosecute. Omutumi court. They will investigate, hand over the docket to the Attorney General or Department of Justice and walk. The special prosecutor in Ghana, it is a special, permanent, stand-alone institution created by the law. Ye call parliament, ekoye mra, say ye be a special prosecutor's office. Na eno de a permanent. Nipa betina wo afebo o meye juma. 2. It exists all the time with its own staff, divisions, and budget. Inti Ghana special prosecutor and there, a office is what to say the Ministry of Education. A office is what to say Senate. It is there all the time. Omo labor, omo staff, and omo budget. And it's always study. The special prosecutor's office was say America special prosecutor no. Now, that special prosecutor's office that Ghana no, it is the same as the OSC, the Office of the Special Counsel of America. Yeah, permanent. They only deal with whistleblowers and also some federal agents misconducting themselves. In this whole study, the OSP now say America create they basically did not create the OSP America no. They rather created the permanent OSC, which is a permanent one in America. It does not have the power to prosecute. But the one in Ghana, no, they gave it the power to prosecute. They have intertwined the whole thing into the idea, original idea, and that organic idea of the special prosecutor's office. No, from the beginning of setting up this office, it was wrong. Let me tell you, I am not against the office of the special prosecutor. My job here is to explain to you why we are here today. Today, people are saying, Argentina Attorney General, Special Prosecutor. I am showing where the problem started and why we are here today and why you need to understand, it is not the NDC, and your Attorney General, and your John Mahama. It is the mistake or the motive behind the establishment of the Special Prosecutor's Office from 2017. Time and another for the MPP, your imagine say they will put this office together. Something was wrong, but they decided to move on because the motive was bad. It is our study. It focuses almost say Ghana, it focuses specifically on corruption and corruption-related offenses. So you could see clearly it has a different version. It has a different route. Corruption and corruption-related issues. Think of it as specialized anti-corruption agency plus prosecutor combined. Into the special prosecutor's office that will be in Ghana, no, it is nothing close to the special prosecutor in America or the office of the special counsel in America. Any chaka. We created our own special prosecutor with our own idea and with our own reasons. And so we cannot put the American special prosecutor or the American office of the special counsel side by side with the Ghana office of the special prosecutor. No, not. Because the two offices in America, the temporal and the permanent, they don't have the power to prosecute. But when it comes to the Ghana one, it is the Attorney General per the Act 959. No? It is the Attorney General that has to give the special prosecutor in Ghana the authorization. Meaning, even though the special prosecutor's office is a permanent office, it still needs some kind of collaboration and authorization from the Attorney General. That means the Attorney General supersedes the office of the special prosecutor because it is only your headmaster that you can take permission from. It is only your leader. It is only an authority that is higher than you. That is the only authority that green light to take action. If even the act itself, the act, can baby say the special prosecutor, the office, it needs authorization. Then it means the act is telling us without adding the Attorney General's office giving the special prosecutor green light, the special prosecutor cannot act. The special prosecutor cannot enter court. Anytime we read this, we read the idea with you. Sorry. That's why I read this to you. I'm trying to show you the same document. Senebeya, it will be easy for you to understand. Nope. So, when you check the document, you take Ghana Special Prosecutor's Office now. Or say, subject to clause 4 of the Article 88, that's the Constitution, no? The office shall, for the purpose of this act be authorized. It is only your boss. It is only an office that supersedes you that can authorize you. Any office that is beneath you cannot authorize you. Meaning the act was clear that the special prosecutor will need permission, will need a higher office to grant it access to go to court. That means as we speak today, per this document, this Act 959, the Special Prosecutor's Office, it does not have that power to enter court and prosecute. Now, how did the people who put this document, this act together, how did they mess this? Because this is a vital part of the whole act. Because this act, that document, they call Parliament of Ghana, meaning the Attorney General then had to look through and advise before the politicians put their stamp on it. Now, who was the Attorney General? Which government was in power? And who was insisting that the Special Prosecutor's Office, it is basically established? Make sure the people who sat down and were part of the formation of the Special Prosecutor's Office and the Omokasa. Now, let me show you this. You see this? One of the senior members of the Akufo-Addo administration, before and after, during Kufuor and during Akufo-Addo's time, these were the people who came together to sit to draft the act and then later gave it to the Attorney General to study and to refer it to Parliament. And they have started speaking. What are they saying? This man, former Attorney General Oyikwe Otu, say, we all knew that until we amended Article 88, there was no way to give anyone prosecutorial powers, but we played to the gallery. You cannot just say, say until so amend the constitution party or constitution no munim say special prosecutor office no moteno na sebio eni engineer so. This is a senior legal member of the NPP who was part of the advisors who put together this Special Prosecutors Act 959. Osina yenim time na ye this Special Prosecutor Office ne ba no time Akufo-Addo frey nyina say yamfa kratansi sie nim ne yenim say Akufo-Addo amend the constitution na sa officer yet no na eye officer na eni ngina so na eye sika na ye be say no. He said it and they have made it clear to you. Enti busa won say, what was the motive of Akufo-Addo? What was the motive of the NPP forcing the Special Prosecutor's Office on Ghana for? The motive was clear. It was to go after their political opponent without basis. I have no problem with Kisie Jabin. He was nominated or appointed as a Special Prosecutor. I mean, any problem. The office as it sits there, I don't have a problem with it. But I want you to understand why we are here today as a nation. It was because deliberately, or amend the constitution in 2017. Now say, Article 88 in the Special Prosecutor's Office, it will basically not be seen the way we are seeing it today. But what they did was that Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo didn't want to touch the constitution. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo wanted to be able to put an office together. He could manipulate. He can manipulate. So what he did was that he still pushed it through. And until the Papa will catch him say, from the beginning. Yeti office no, yaki can create tabum. Ya force Attorney General to bring it to Parliament and your power. Now my we knew that this was wrong. We knew the office did not have the stand. We knew everything about this office was illegal. But because of the agenda and motive, we decided to push it through. I didn't make this statement. Anytime we saw from the beginning and say, how did we get here with this Special Prosecutors issue? It is the people who came together and the MPP Akufo-Addo Bawumia, the Attorney Generals, they came together to say what? This has to happen. Even though they knew they could have gone or used the right route, they used the illegal route. Because the motive was that let us get an NDC person to lead the OSP office. And I'm going to Martin Amidu. Say, if Martin Amidu goes after the NDC, we can stay back and say their own man is going after them. So the motive wasn't to fight corruption. The motive was more of going after their political opponent than to fight corruption in Ghana. Now, the man who was the Speaker of Parliament, time and now pass the Special Prosecutor Act 959, Mr. Michael Quay, he has also spoken. What did he say? Thank you very much, Mr. S. I'll get to the video in. What did Michael Quay, Ordinary Speaker of Parliament, 2017-18, time Akufo-Addo Air Forces Special Prosecutor's Office on the neck of Ghanaians. What did Michael Quay say? What is he saying today? Or say, the Constitution must be amended to make room for another prosecutorial body, as AG's prosecutorial power currently cannot coexist with that of another institution. Let me take this again. Michael Quay, time and a pass Special Prosecutors Act in Parliament, on an Speaker of Parliament and the Kufuado. And as some way see, Wabeka say the Constitution must be amended. Or say without amending Article 88. Time and near him say yeah amend 88 no near him say office we are put it together a political office keke near the better tank of Michael Quay no Speaker of Parliament, and they also say the Constitution must be amended to make room for another prosecutorial body, as AG's prosecutorial power currently cannot coexist with that of another institution. Or see, I was say you amend the Constitution, no, dear Oyukwe Eka say you fail to amend it because it was deliberate. No, see there, say you bet to me make sure say Special Prosecutor's Office they jinan and also to my I was say amend the Constitution. No. They knew it. They knew that the decision they were taking then, it was a bad decision, but it was because of politics. It was because they had targeted their opponent. Because the agenda of Kufuor, and they wanted to continue. So agenda na Kufuor ba na obe be a fast track court or the tata tatuchikata a jelly no without him being heard no. Then Nana Adodanko Kufuor UP traditional. These criminals came with the same agenda, force an office on the people and use that office to go after our opponent. And we are asking the Special Prosecutor's Office, do they even have the right to go to court? The Special Prosecutor's Office cannot answer. The Special Prosecutor cannot answer. So the question here is, who is to be blamed? Who are we supposed to blame today? If today, an office like the Special Prosecutor, we have spent millions of cedis and dollars on, spent money, today it does not have the power to, at the end of the day, even go to court and prosecute people it is investigating. Let's go and listen to Michael Quay. Okasaya Muntieno.
From the beginning, some of us made some of these remarks. The Attorney General is the sole prosecutor in this country by law. So says the Constitution. Therefore, if we want to create some other body or authority, we must be careful in doing that. And I believe that in future, like I said not long ago, all our institutions must be made stronger, and we should stop making or legislating the proliferation of institutions. The institution that is there to do a job, give it every authority, every facility, every human power, every ICT resource, anything, so that they can deliver. And if we find it necessary, then we dissociate the Attorney General from the government, because that's the fear of an Attorney General not prosecuting members of the government. So this is something that must be finally resolved. I trust that it will go finally to the Supreme Court. Then we shall know for sure that in actual fact, the constitutional provisions we give the Attorney General as the sole authority to prosecute cannot coexist with another organization until the law of the Constitution is changed.
The law was passed during your time as the Speaker of Parliament.
Oh yes, I'm very, very much aware of that. But you see, the Speaker doesn't vote. The Speaker may only express a personal opinion. But nevertheless, the members must vote. It is not a strange ruling at all. We must soberly look at it and then come to a conclusion on the law.
So you agree with the courts yesterday?
I said that very recently, because the Constitution makes a provision. And I happen to be a very legalistic person. If it's against the law, it's against the law.
You see where our problem is? Oh, maybe a problem. Well, the same man who sat in Parliament made sure he supervised the passing of this illegal law. Today he's telling us, I was a speaker, I didn't vote. But we have seen on countless occasions, speakers tell leadership in Parliament to take a bill back and relook at it and come back with something that makes sense. And We have heard it so many times and seen it so many times on TV, where speakers of parliament are able to tell the bill leaders that, you know something, this bill is vague. In fact, you need to go and do a comprehensive job on it and bring it back. We have seen it so many times. This man sat in the seat and said, pass it, because his boss, Akufo-Addo, wanted to go after his opponent. You see the hypocrisy in this old man? So today, who is supposed to be blamed? These same people who are making noise and speaking Bangladesh English, foolish so-called ex-statesmen or statesmen, these are the people we need to blame. Right now, the argument the MPP is making is that, oh, the Special Prosecutor's Office is being scrapped because NDC is against an anti-corruption agency. Now, take your time. I'm not sure what be. I'm sure be a danger no. When Akufo-Addo was inaugurating the Special Prosecutor's Office, the day Akufo-Addo said, or the Martinamidu Air Question Officer, let's listen to Akufo-Addo very well. You will know where he was heading. Now, listen to Akufo-Addo.
Composition of the board, in my view, tells us two things. Firstly, your purpose, the fundamental purpose, is to work to ensure the independence of this office. It is a new institution in the law enforcement architecture of our country, as well as in the architecture of our anti-corruption institutional framework. But it is extremely important that the commitment that was made that this would be an office independent of the executive, that is the charge that you are required to keep. But in so doing, your own composition tells you that you have also to be the body that ensures the cooperation of the law enforcement agencies of this country. The Attorney General is represented here. The police service is represented at a very high level. The current Director General of the CID is the representative of the IGP here. And we have high-level representatives of the other institutions of the law enforcement world of Ghana. So it is therefore mandatory on you, not only to guard the independence of the office, but also to ensure the cooperation of the law enforcement agencies with the Office of Special Prosecutor. When you foster that cooperation, you're not by that way endangering your own particular functions and responsibilities. You're helping the Office of Special Prosecutor achieve the statutory ends that Parliament and the people of Ghana are expecting of the office. We do not have to belabor the point that the issue of corruption is one of the major issues in our national discourse. There's not a day when the media and the Ghanaian people in their homes, in the bars, and their offices are not talking about corruption in our public life. It is that pressure that has brought Parliament to establish this office by statute. So the responsibility is on you to ensure that the public life of our country is sanitized, are considerable. But I'm confident that the quality of people that have been assembled on this board, beginning of course with the Special Prosecutor himself and his deputy and the other members of the board, are such as to give confidence that this very difficult assignment is one that is going to be undertaken in all seriousness. It will be done without fear or favor, ill will or malice. Because the body has not been established to be a prosecutorial agency, it's a prosecutorial agency. And that therefore requires the assignment is one that is going to be undertaken in all seriousness. It will be done without fear or favor, ill will or malice. Because the body has not been established to be a prosecutorial agency, it's a prosecutorial agency. And that therefore requires The certain cardinal principles of the rule of law are respected by office, without fear or favor, ill will or malice. Because the body has not been established to be a prosecutorial agency, it's a prosecutorial agency. And that therefore requires the certain cardinal principles of the rule of law are respected by office. Due process, without fear or favor, ill will or malice. Because the body has not been established to be a prosecutorial agency, it's a prosecutorial agency. And that therefore requires the certain cardinal principles of the rule of law are respected by
So you see, when Akufo-Addo was inaugurating the Special Prosecutor's Office, okay, I said this body is not being put together for prosecutorial powers or prosecutorial as a prosecutorial agency. On no kind of day they were doing what? They were inaugurating the Special Prosecutor's Office. The board was sitting before it. Now the Danko Akufo-Addo catch Ghana for you say the agency, the Special Prosecutor's Office, wasn't being put together to be a prosecutorial agency. So he knew it. He knew, say, the Special Prosecutor's Office was basically an investigative office. See, let me tell you for a fact, if we add or we put the law together to back oral is the same as Special Prosecutor's Office, per what we are hearing today. Say the oral parliament, like I say, the embrabi etari oral chia. Oral becomes the same office as the Special Prosecutor. You know why? Because oral just investigates, and when they investigate, they hand over to the Attorney General. The same thing that the OSP needs to do. Because the president himself, when he was inaugurating, made it clear that this is not a prosecutorial agency. They don't have the power to prosecute. They are only there to investigate. The same way oral are there to investigate, assess, and hand over whatever they have to the Attorney General. The reason why the OSP office gets budget approval from the government and get all these resources because we went to Parliament to create that office. If today we go to Parliament and go through some laws and give that same power to oral and OSP are not different. The only difference is that there's an act backing the office of the Special Prosecutor's Office. Now, these are the board members. Akufo-Addo ete Special Prosecutor's Office. These are the board members. 1. Martin Amidu, the Special Prosecutor. Martin Amidu, NDC near. He was just bitter because he wanted to be vice president and Atamils never chose him as a vice president. He harbored some bitterness against John Mahama. So Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo slowly dissected Martin Amidu, saw that hatred in his heart and said, come and be the Special Prosecutor. Because if I use you, then people will not say it is the MPP, Dankwa Dombo criminals going after their opponent. So he went to call a thirsty, bitter old man who was just reckless in his decisions and said, come and be the Special Prosecutor in 2017. So Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in 2018 said, Martin Amidu, come and lead the office. It was an agenda behind it. They didn't care about the law. They knew that the Special Prosecutor could not go to court, but they were basically pushing it through because now they had an agenda. 2. Cynthia Lamte, Deputy Special Prosecutor. Or in Ghana, my friend Musano, we almost so many law chain will be also assembly by they are all quiet because they all occupied an illegitimate position. 3. Mami Ya Tiwa Addo Dankwa keep on keeping on. Former CID boss, the worst CID boss in the history of Ghana. Corrupt. A woman who basically did not know her job. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo put her on the Special Prosecutor Board. I feel that who has some no. Make sure I'm establishing something here. Who are we supposed to blame? We are supposed to blame the originators or the people who came together to cook this fake idea to force it on Ghanaians. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Bawumia, the NPP as a political party. Number 4, Charles Nana Entry, Yoko representative. Linda Oforikafo, civil society representative. Adai Reku Tewia, civil society representative. Kofi Redu-Buache, board member. Charles Ayamedu, board member. Kweku Domfe, board member. If I decide to go into detail, all these people, their background, you will see, say, Akufo-Addo had an agenda. So now, we go back. We go back to ask that question. Besides, get me the letter, the one he wrote to the OSP. Besides, get me the letter he wrote to the OSP. Let me show Ghanaians something. So you see, thank you, Mr. S. Thank you for bringing this in quickly, and I really appreciate you guys. Now, what is happening today? We all have to blame the MPP and Akufo-Addo, or a dangerous man. He's a devil. You know what? I'm going to show you the evidence why Akufo-Addo is crazy. Why the MPP is a stupid political party. The OSP office they established, the purpose, the mind behind it was demonic, was devilish. Now, maybe Akufo-Addo video, no, me Baby Catcher say he stated it clearly in the video. I didn't say it, that the agency did not have the power to prosecute. Maybe we are not. Now listen to it again. We are not. Akufo-Addo or bottom.
Composition of the board, confidence that this very difficult assignment is one that is going to be undertaken in all seriousness. It will be done without fear or favor, ill will or malice. Because the body has not been established to be a prosecutorial agency. It's a prosecutorial agency. Undertaken in all seriousness. It will be done without fear or favor, ill will or malice. Because the body has not been established to be a prosecutorial agency. It's a prosecutorial agency. And that, therefore, is a very difficult assignment, is one that is going to be undertaken in all seriousness. It will be done without fear or favor, ill will or malice. Because the body has not been established to be a prosecutorial agency. It's a prosecutorial.
So these are Akufo-Addo's word. The day he was inaugurating the OSP's office, right? Now, I'm sure idea. He's saying that office is not a prosecutorial office, right? The same man who was telling the OSP's office to be very neutral, conduct their job professionally, make sure they stay away from political interference, and make sure they do what is right. When you read the last paragraph of this statement, this was released on the 2nd of February 2020. Nana Akufo-Addo wrote a letter to the Attorney General and said, inquiry into bribery of Ghanaian officials in military aircraft deal. Sa Air Force issue hereby, you know. Our friends say government official one. Now, Shadie, when you read the last paragraph, let me show you the last paragraph. President Nana Akufo-Addo has taken notice of the judgment and its implications, and has referred to the Office of the Special Prosecutor to collaborate with its UK counterpart to conduct a prompt inquiry to determine the complicity or otherwise of any Ghanaian government official, past or present, involved in the said scandal, and to take the necessary legal action against any such official. Listen, and take the necessary legal action against any such official as required by Ghana law. Nana Akufo-Addo was instructing the Office of the Special Prosecutor to prosecute government officials, past and present, who were involved in the government official one matter. Now during the inauguration, you told Ghanaians that the office wasn't a prosecutorial office. Today, you are instructing the office to take legal action against anybody who is found guilty, past or present government official. Airbus matter. Now, Kwasi Ampenyi Wejina Yenim Kache say, the office of the Special Prosecutor does not have the power to prosecute. But at a point, he wrote a letter to the Special Prosecutor Kissie Jabe and said, investigate this Airbus matter and make sure you apply the legal race. Make sure you prosecute. By the same dwarf who was standing before you and telling you, say, the office, they cannot prosecute, is instructing the Office of the Special Prosecutor to prosecute. Kwasia, today, I'm asking you, who is supposed to be blamed? The NPP are stupid people. That is why I told you, say, so read the letter away. Now, now take your time to analyze the letter. Nana Akufo-Addo was telling the Special Prosecutor, go and prosecute. He said the agency should not prosecute, but he wrote a letter and said, and when you read, it says, Mami, take it, the statement again. President Akufo-Addo has taken notice of the judgment and its implications and has referred it to the Office of the Special Prosecutor to collaborate with its UK counterpart to conduct a prompt inquiry to determine the complicity or otherwise of any Ghanaian government official, past or present, involved in the said scandal and to take the necessary legal action. Against any such official as required by the Ghanaian law. Kwasia, what is legal action? Technically, he's telling the Office of the Special Prosecutor to go ahead, investigate, and prosecute. That's why I'm asking you a simple question. Enda Samaye Kano. Nobody is against the Office of the Special Prosecutor. I don't hate Kisie Jabeng. We all want to fight corruption. But the fact of the case is, Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, any Omomo drafted Office of the Special Prosecutor Act, they are criminals and they are not people we are supposed to listen to today. Into the idea that they are creating, say, NDC are buying Attorney General and the person who good. Nobody wants to, it is them. They left that to hold there because they knew a day will come that they will contest that the Office of the Special Prosecutor is not in good standing. And that is what they are doing today. And into the end there, Utie MP before argument. Domo Kenyane said the Office of the Special Prosecutor should be shut down. You know why? Because when the office is shut down, nobody can go back and investigate Oforiatta. Nobody can go back because if you want to investigate Oforiatta's matter, you have to start afresh. You have to start every single thing on the desk of the special prosecutor afresh, and they know it buys them time. So in one breath, they are in support that the office should be scrapped, and in another breath, they are doing politics and saying that the NDC is fighting corruption. NDC is not fighting corruption because they want to close down the Office of the Special Prosecutor. That is why Kofi Bentel and his likes are saying that the government is bent on shutting down the Special Prosecutor because they are selling 2 dead goats to you. Now, what they are doing is that in the left hand, they are saying, say, you know something, the NDC government, they want to close the office down. And in the second vein, they are telling you, say, you know something, the office needs to be shut down. The reason is that they want the office to be shut down. Send Nebeya Kenoforiatta's case today as we speak, and the NPP people who are being investigated, we cannot go ahead with the investigation. And if even the Attorney General is given the room to investigate, he should not start now. He should go back and start from scratch. That means a Juma at the Special Prosecutor's Office is in vain. This is the stupidity of the NPP. And who has caused all this? See the amount of money we have pumped into the Office of the Special Prosecutor. And we had people telling us, say, you have people telling us to say, you know something? You have people telling us to say, you know what? Thank you, Mr. P. Telling us to say, Mahama administration, Attorney General wants the Office of the Special Prosecutor said that no, the NDC never. Even the president himself told us in Ghana, the Office of the Special Prosecutor should stay. But today we are getting to know that the people who set the office up, the motive, Akufo-Addo, the motive, Akufo-Addo, the NPP, the motive, they knew they had to amend the constitution before putting that office together. They didn't do it because they were creating that hole that a time will come when Akufo-Addo is dragged to court, when Kenoforiatta is dragged to court, when the NPP criminals are dragged to court, they can tell us that the office is illegitimate, and that is what we are faced with today. So the honest truth is, the judge on the case now, Otinasu High Court, that judge was not interpreting the law. The judge was telling us that as we speak today, the Office of the Special Prosecutor cannot even tell me he has the powers. So if we need interpretation, let us go to the Supreme Court. But for now, the office cannot prosecute because we don't know the status of the office. When the president was inaugurating the office, he said that the office does not have the prosecutorial power. They should not use it as a prosecutorial agency. Today, he writes a letter to the Attorney General and tell to the Office of the Special Prosecutor and say, go after my opponent and prosecute them. So, you see, I keep telling Ghana for MPP, these guys, they are surrogates. They are these people. They are Baumia, they are on Baumia's payroll. These are aimless old men. They don't have anything. They can't achieve anything again. Their time has come. They can't do anything with their lives. What can they do? All that they can do now is that talk for political criminals and see if they can get through the cracks and make some money. These are the problems. Where we almost say Kofi Bento, Bryce Simmons, the people who read AI shit and come and tell you they are intelligent. These are criminals. They are doing politics. It is their stomach. But we are looking at the facts here. Who is against corruption? Who is fighting against corruption? The government is willing. Now we are just asking the questions. Who is supposed to be blamed? We are supposed to blame the NPP. We are supposed to blame Akufo-Addo. We are supposed to blame the people who said they were intelligent. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo had power. He was controlling parliament. He pushed this OSP through because he wanted to go after his opponents. We should not listen to them. They are just doing Baomia's bidding. They are hungry, poor old men. They see the young people in politics making money. Now they are like, we are also going to dirty ourselves and make money. That is what they are doing. These are political insects. Makasa for over 10 years. These Kofi Bentos and those people sitting on Joy News, these are people who don't have anything. They see the young boys who have made money out of politics. Now they are prepared to do dirty. And that is how they are destroying the democracy that we are building. I don't have a problem with the office. I wish the office is kept. I wish that office is kept. But let us be honest to ourselves. Na special prosecutor office no achieve amaye. Somebody would say, oh, they have been able to retrieve monies. But the question here is, the special prosecutor's office is supposed to handle sensitive cases, conflict of interest, magnitude cases are way groundbreaking. The office, for all these years, the amount of money we have pumped into the office, it has not been able to give us one case that we as a people are satisfied. Let us be honest. Let us not sit here and make it look like everything at the office or about that office is rosary. No. Today, the office of the special prosecutor is playing victim. But let us look at the investment you have made in that office. And I will never agree that a government should come in power and shut the office down. That office is an investigative office that has to work under the Attorney General's office. In we can make it simple. Why can't we make the special prosecutor's office an investigative office? Finished. Why? Why is this so complicated for us? Why are we making some fools like these sit on TV and lie to Ghanaians? It is simple. Let's go back to Parliament. Let's amend it and tell the office that your job is to investigate. When you investigate, hand over to Attorney General. Finito. What is the big deal here? What is the big deal? Why are we having a conversation? Why are we arguing on something that is not supposed to be argued about? It is simple. The same parliament that sat on the case, the same parliament should call back the act, relook at it, amend it and say, Special Prosecutor's Office, explicitly, you are an investigative body. Investigate. Hand over docket to the Attorney General. After you do your investigations, tell Ghanaians what you have been able to establish. Hand the docket over to the Attorney General. It is out. The Attorney General sits, looks at the document, and decide this is strong to prosecute, this isn't strong to prosecute. I'll go ahead with this, I wouldn't go ahead with this. We will not have a problem with the Attorney General, OSP. We will have a problem with the Attorney General. So why can't we make this clear and explicit for people to know their roles and the part they have to play? We are not supposed to drag this for even 2 weeks. We are not supposed to drag this matter for even 2 weeks. Say, TV so and make money out of us because we are stupid. We listen to stupid grammar. People are menopauses. Stupid people who have learned everything but knows nothing. These are the people who are derailing the nation's our development. The Office of the Special Prosecutors Act needs to be amended, and the amendment should be simple. We still want the office. We still want to fight corruption. The office should be an investigative office. Do your investigation. Serious, sensitive cases. When you are done, hand over to the Attorney General's office. The Attorney General will have to advise on it, look at it. If it is prosecutorial, they have to prosecute. If they think it is weak, they hold on to it and send it back to a special prosecutor and say, re-look at your investigations again. We have seen some loopholes. Because right now, they want to say there's an overlap between Special Prosecutor's Office of the Special Prosecutor, and the Attorney General. For all you know, Attorney General must start investigations today. Not OSP are starting investigations, Then at the end of the day, Monday, Attorney General court. Not Tuesday, OSP court on the same matter, which is not right. So why don't we make it easy and explicit? Attorney General, you are the lawyer of Ghana. You are the only prosecutor of Ghana. You, the OSP, You are a law enforcement anti-corruption platform agency. You investigate, you conclude, you hand over. Why are we wasting time and allowing these menopausal foolish idiots to come and sit on radio and blame government? The government of the day, the Attorney General, knows nothing about this. The people who put this act together are the foolish ones. The establishment of this office was bad. They knew it. Guys, Ejuma way. It is simple as a journalist. Spend some time and analyze documents. Spend some time and also listen to your team divergent opinions. Then sit and make critical analysis of the situation. Obasasi Wiswa, the most easiest job on this planet is being a journalist and knowing what to do. It's knowing what to do. It's understanding what is at stake. It is also communicating in the simplest form. That is what journalism about. What I did here today, I didn't have to have a PhD to let you understand the AC or Ghana or same way. And right now we have come to that conclusion and established that fact to say the office of the special prosecutors, the special prosecutor's office should be an investigative agency. Finished. We are not supposed to shut it down. We are definitely going to get good people, better people to handle our office. We are not supposed to shut the office down, but we need to let it know its role. As we speak today, the special prosecutor does not know his role. He's confused. And the people who put together the act did it basically with a motive of going after their opponent. They didn't think about the end game. They didn't think about the legitimacy of the act. They were only thinking about witch hunting people and going after people. So now that we have noticed or come to that realization, say they were foolish, they were stupid, the motive was wrong, we need to recalibrate the system. We need to just amend the act and let the OSP understand this is where you don't cross the line. That is all. That is all. Why are we making things so complicated in Ghana? Politicians, these political commentators, Jimmy, or Channel Pacotier, Joy News, TV3, and then simplest form, we don't have to have 5 minutes on it. Take the act back to Parliament, amend it. OSP, you are an investigative agency. Attorney General, you prosecute. OSP, at the docket, now we show. OSP, when you're done with your investigations, you call a press conference, you do an official handover to the Attorney General. Attorney General takes it, he looks at it and says, this, it is worth prosecuting. This is a little weak. OSP, take it back. This, I'm going to go next week. We move. If the case now starts to stall, then we know who to blame, then who to ask questions, and then who to question. Why are we so stupid? Why do we make people who have no jobs create an impression that they are working, but they are not working? These fools will be sitting on TV tomorrow. None of them, majority, they are going to waste 4 hours of your time. 4 hours. And this is the most simplest conversation for any country to have. The simplest. Because the problem we're having today is that there's a word that says authorization from the Attorney General. Why don't we go back and take the authorization from there and say you are an investigative body? The Attorney General is the only office that can prosecute criminal cases. Finito. Finished. And so you be analyst, you be a professor, you be PhD, you be for me to come and speak grammar. He's my brother. Let me land. Oh, please, you know, this thing is political and this is against them. Attorney General is doing this. In Kwasia, for almost 4 hours. These fools are going to waste time. You move.
Ile moko, eye mako, sapema, kawes, kanshipon, telegbe, Muku, Eje Maku, Sape Magawes, Gashipon, Telegbe, Aikale, Jessica, Yamasa, Aikale, Jessica, Yamasa, Mashami, Betty Tutu, Mashami, Betty Tutu, Tutu, Nichowa, Tamote.
Mintowa Tamote. You are still live on Loud Silence TV. When it's Friday, it's a mixed bag day. Right now, I'm sure Ghana will be at a special prosecutor as simple. Say I'm bambe now and I don't understand some of our media personalities and so-called journalists in Ghana. Is it so difficult for you people to sit down and research and get things right? What is your problem? Politicians in Mumuno. This is so easy to do. Get a good team. Get a good production team. Good producers. Sit with them. Just analyze the matter. Do some work. Crack your brains. Go into the archives. Pull things out. Then ask yourself questions before you put it out. Can't you do this simple thing, journalists in Ghana? Na mama nkwasi afu we kasa every day omo jimi omo na we kan kwasi brofu ne fa bibiamba. Let's apply common sense logic. Make it simple. Mama yama journalism ne nya kono enye easy, enye simple. Let us bring the people close. Let us make it so simple and understanding. We don't understand anything. Yan jibibia ya say bibia. Ya jimi too much. Men can say there are 99% of the journalists in Ghana. They can just go on their phone and say, okay, this matter. What can I do different? What can I research that I can talk to Ghanaians to understand what is happening? They don't ask themselves those questions. Can I go and find something that will crack this case? Can I do a research? Can I set my boys to sit down? My producers. Can I producer Numa Peteshi, host Numa Peteshi, and I do not question. He say host any guest, any producer. Omu guba sina money a man Numa Peteshi. Just say Jimmy Fongwa. They don't learn, they don't research, they don't have a good team, they don't go back into the archives, they don't analyze situations, they just sit there, they read document, they just read it. You need to look at the issues. Mama ejuma we makache Ghana for ejuma full we are say any journalism. That is so I already say obekano kra. So we already say obekano kra. Journalism is the easiest job on this planet. So we already say you are going to be honest in your delivery. So we already say opese asamna uchechim no nipa na osho no ebe hu so unim nyansa na obebuwa. So opese juma we easy mawa. That is all that you do. It is the most easiest job on this planet. People have no idea. Among for me journalism breno, they are the liars. They are the thieves. Because they are thinking about what they said yesterday. I will never sit here and do because whatever I have said in the past, I have been consistent and the principles are there. Ghana for a Juma way as a journalist, as somebody who explains things to people. It is the most easiest job. You don't have to do much. Just learn, just research, just be consistent, just speak the truth. It is the easiest job on this planet. Me, I can do this job for 30 years more. But why can't it be so easy in Ghana? Why can't we do that? Now, and shall say me. After your marking. Apply your legal brain. Stay away from politics. Minority leader Afinoma can I catch a judge say, Omo, Adiom Kosian school no munusu, no munjai Jimina, Omo de politics no. Now let me read his full statement to you. Obetron social media. This is a guy who is in opposition. He is the opposition the minority leader. He's threatening judges. Erade, Messi akwa we me man in parliament BM. Ghanaians were shocked. People worship me at home. But I don't need that. Messi afenyomakin. Me mani wura parliament BM. Muntie de otroye. You, Afenyamaki, you are in opposition. You are threatening judges. Somebody who can go to court in the morning and get judgment at night. Kwasiampenyi, utumi de asam ko share girlfriend toko nunsem anopa enyumre na mo ho aba. You today you are threatening judges in Ghana. Afenyamaki. Kwasiato utumi ko toko nu anopa tututu ni kuna da no nyane no. Na wo de krata ko share nsem. Enyumre 5 no wenya judgment. Kwasia today you are threatening judges all because o part mun kofo Jimmy. Now let me show you. This is what he wrote to all judges. Or say, know that if you follow unseen instructions or act on yes, say, massa, orders, you will be on your own. Just say, we need the audacity to threaten judges. When the judges become affiliated to political parties, they will be on their own. Why? Are they with somebody or were they with somebody already? I don't know what you're on to here. Oh, so you want to create the impression that the judges were with you. So today, they should not leave you. Is that the kind of threat you are sending judges? This is a minority leader who says he's a lawyer. Okay? Or such or say, your decisions shall become part of the public record and posterity will judge you accordingly. Or say, the mobile in deno, eba become na mo, nyami be tuamoka. The mobile biano, nyami be shonwe tuamoka. Afe nyoma ken some kind, maybe jumma what ya say. And the ojina nifie ADD judges atem or threaten judges. Kwasiawi, politics na for Ghana. Or say, please apply your legal brain, common sense, and abide by your judicial oath. Or say, nyamenyan sodima mo yusu munyansa kakra na jimine doso. Or say, please apply your legal brain, common sense. Afenyama kin, asem way and the kufa do biko troya kiachina tum. Or catch judges and say they should apply common sense because right now they are not applying common sense. Afenyama kiro or catch Ghana judges or say munyina mo Jimmy Tokonu they not apply the common sense because Afenyama never wrote this when Tokonu was in office. But today Afenyama is realizing say your judges they don't have common sense, so they should apply the legal brains. Hey! Or could not say your court is a court of justice. Article 296 must guide you. The NDC government is on its way out of power. The tables will turn in 2028. There's no table even. There's no table, my friend. Table maybe you don't know. Or say for your own peace, still see the threat. Afenyama is telling the judges for their own peace. Meaning, if they don't do what they like, they will come after them, they will kill the judges, they will attack the judges. That is the signal. See, this is basically throwing red meat out. Okay. Nana Danko Kufuado before 2016 elections. Okotena Peace FM. Then okay. Or say the young people of Ghana, they should not forget the Arab Spring. Even though Ekufuado can say, ready he was serving the youth red meat. And he is inciting people who want to go after judges and telling them, say, you're for your own peace, meaning, say, judge for now, the MPP, they will start killing them. For your own peace, stay away from politics. You see? So basically, Afenyama, who is a minority leader, is telling the NPP base that is filled with criminals, killers, murderers who killed JB Dankwa, John Kuma, and the people. No, he's feeding them red meat. But he's telling the judges, be careful, because if you don't do that, we will send our boys, we will send Delta Force into Ochina. If a judge is murdered, if a judge is killed, say Judge Bihoka, it is Afenyama who is sending the signal to the base of the party that these judges, you can go after them. Sankofo will turn around and say, JJ Rowland's time and the cool judges. You see, this is basically go and murder the judges. Maybe I want to brofo. Maybe I want your summary. Maybe I want your literature. Maybe you don't understand grammar. What Afenyama said today, he is telling the NPP base, so why we need judge bino? Why we need baby omuwono? Why we need so man go after them? That is what he's saying. Because I see the NDC government is on its way to power. One, Odin Kaka the judges said, "Sir, we are NDC near or party free power." And to remember, we will come after you. That is why he first wrote that. Or we not say the tables will turn in 2028, meaning we have an agenda. And that when the power changes, we will come after you. And all this also say, for your own peace. One can say, sumdue no. So on pass sumdue. So on perceive be kun. So on perceive be attackle. So on perceive be bow so. You be bow baso as a political party. Then make sure say you stay away from politics. Judge Ben or Ghana. What be Gina Bontin say or your NDC communications director, Judge Ben. You see what he's doing? He's serving the party murderers, the party killers. Into today, as we speak, the NPP, they have set all judges up. They can kill any judge any day. And I'm telling you, the Chief Justice needs to release a statement to the judiciary and tell all judges to be on standby. Because so Obi, Ebo Keles, now on the security, Diagra, they have a marking NPP, they have set the tone. Right now, we are judge. Now, we are judge. Now, we visit to be baby. Remember, the NPP minority leader, Afenyomakin, has told the party base that they need to make sure they maim some of you. Judge for the and that is the message this guy is sending. This is a threat. This is basically telling judges, we will kill you if you don't do what we like. That is Afenyomakin. Me say, every single judge in Ghana, they should protect themselves. The Chief Justice, he should be very, very careful. He should release a statement and caution and advise every judge in Ghana to be on alert. They should not play with their security. Because as we speak, Afenyomakin can release this statement, I catch MPP forces say, judge be to man tema. Because if a young MPP guy, eti, baby na judge te wa target no. Because their party minority leader is saying, say, for judges, normal own peace of mind. For their peace. Because in this country, I don't see why sende Mr. Pa na Afenyomakin yirene nemba. I write such a statement to Afenyomakin's wife that for your own peace, madam, make sure you stay out of politics your husband is doing. What am I telling your wife? I am telling her that if she does not stop following you, I will kill her. I will murder her. I will maim your children. That is the message I'm sending to your wife. So for Afenyomakin, who says he's a lawyer and a minority leader, to put a statement like this out, the moment why Emra, Omo party faithfuls, Akoya Debima Emra Chuomono, he's basically sending red meat out. The same way the Kufuado captured the young people in Ghana in 2016 before the election said, Omonkai the Arab Spring. That time, no, a young man, Arab phone crum, and my young people were attacking the nation. Nana Kufuado did not say Munkoku president, but he gave them red meat. Be on standby. Mamu Refi Arab Spring. And what was the result of the Arab Spring? People were dead, killed, maimed. Nana Kufuado said that because he wanted the youth to get on the street. So when we need elections now, and this is the same thing Afenyomakin is doing. Today, Afenyomakin has put every single judge's life at risk. Nana, Afenyomakin today, the whole MPP as a political party, you see, say minority MPs, Obianka Bibia, when they say they are lawyers, say, and they almost started threatening judges, they are quiet. These are the same people who come and cry and say, oh, during PNDC airtime, their judges were killed. Today, they have put every single judge in Ghana. Almost Obia life at a line. So right now, the NPP, their next target is to kill judges because the minority leader has given the green light. And I'll plead with the Chief Justice. This statement, you should not take it lightly because in the days to come, judges might be murdered. Judges might be killed. This Afenyomakin guy has told the NPP base that today, the judges slip of peace of mind, no man they will understand what the NPP represents. This is dangerous. Guys, this Afenyomakin, do you remember when he threatened somebody? He went to the General Legal Council. Tokonu, his girlfriend, was sitting on the Legal Council panel. They told Afenyomakin to walk. Instead of them to disbar him, they told Afenyomakin to walk away. I showed you documents here. Afenyomakin has never respected the court after his girlfriend Tokonu, he was sleeping with, left the space. And this is what we have been talking about. The disrespect They don't respect the Chief Justice. Today, now they are telling their base to go after judges. This is where the MPP is. Jack.
The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past.
We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. J.J. Rawlings said this, and we have to always remember the words of Jerry John Rawlings. And me can assemble for abayo bia oton insua or so beton insu no 5 pesos, 50 pesos, sorry. And because say so odimobia or person will reach out to me near one with 5,000 Ghana cedis on for Elikem. This is the number for her to call. Into what we need about you ano for number we mano. Like I said, Kevin Taylor said for Elikem Kotoko. Bibia will be our Bemo office na uhua they will hand over or he will hand over the 5,000 cedis. Media man say on for Mauno. Number no is 020 907 0464. 020 907 0464. Abaywana Otowinsuna Meka said we want to support her with 5,000 Ghana cedis because of Adwini Identity Adwini Pa Obetuni business manakodi nimuno. I want to give her 5,000 Ghana cedis. The money has been given to Elikem Kotoko. Or say this is the number this lady can reach him on. Wa winim eye Abaywana catcher and say Kevin Taylor say or the Sikana ma Elikem into Freno Obetro Moaba office. Na uhua he will hand over the money to you personally. Number now, I was say about you and friend 020 907 0464. 020 907 0464. Wow, we about you and be or lady no catch and say Kevin Taylor the number be to ya on friend number no Elikem befa or be friend manaba in the office na or the Sikano Amano. It's been a wonderful Friday evening. I really appreciate you being here for 3 hours, 6 minutes. We will be back on Monday to discuss Ghana. My name is Kevin Taylor. My producers are called the Ghost Team. God bless you. God bless me. Cheers. Have a wonderful night. Be good. Gigim. Abuache.
Yo! We are best fishermen. No, no answer my Abuache. You were for Belgium Fan. It was Betia Belgium Fan. It was two Belgium Fan. Why you're yet? Why round what? Why you're yet? Why round what? Why you're yet? Why round what? Why you're yet? Supuno, why round what? It was for Belgium Fan. It was Betia Belgium Fan. It was two Belgium Fan. It was Belgium Fan. Why you're yet? Why round what? 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 Every papa no, what one is the motto? 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 Why round what? Why you're yet? It will be Belgium Fan. Why you're yet? Why round what? 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 Every papa no, what one is the motto? 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 Why round what? Why you're yet? Why round what? I watch it. Original. I will go for Belgium Fan. I want to tell Belgium Fan. Where you mind, Umbramba.